You know what's really funny is could you guys hear me okay? Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's
Oh,
really funny? We're like we're still new to the game and everything. All of us like playing around except for Rashid. Rashid in the background, while the countdown's going on. Everyone's getting pretty. Everyone's like, drinking their coffee and everything. Rashid's there's like, come on.
let's go. Get this shit on the road.
This guy's OG as they come, man.
It's y'all show, man. I'm on y'all time. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. Sorry I missed out last week, but a lot of things are coming up. I'm happy just to have one today. So even though it's busy as anything, but glad to be here.
Well, long as the check is the same size, casual. It's all right.
Oh man, it's
Okay.
double right now.
Okay.
That's why I always miss my show for double. So dang, look at this guy,
Oh,
double.
double
Computer
collector.
issues the second the show starts. You hate this.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Hey, John, it says kick or ban. Should I just kick?
Kick, yeah. Kick.
Okay. Kick.
Sorry about
Yes.
that.
You're good. You're good. But Cashman, how you been?
You know, it's been a long time, a long time coming, man. Shout out Sam Cooke, bro.
Wow. Way back.
Oh, definitely throwback, man.
Long
throwback,
Man.
man. Dude, 6 months and 5 days. I want to say, I don't cuss a lot, man. You guys know I try to even when I'm typing, man, I try to stop it, man. Yo, I like to personally say, fuck PayPal. If you down with PayPal as a staff record label and as a fucking crew, I want to say F you too, man. 6 months and 5 days ago, they fired me. And as of Friday, your boy is back to work, man. Let's go, man. I'm having a good day. Hey, 2 days is the best days. When we ship champagne when we thirsty. Let's go, man.
Okay.
Salute.
Now, you got to want this life. You got to want it all the way to your bones.
Hell yeah!
Don't
Congrats, man.
start
That's good
POing.
news.
Hey, yo, Kaz.
Whoa.
Kaz, you said PayPal fired you?
Yeah, man. On the spot. Hey, on Valentine's Day. I'm like, you
Oh,
couldn't wait until
man.
the next day?
Listen, when I go out to Cali, I know exactly where they offer. My hotel is right by the office. I'll take a big piss on their sign if you want.
Jesus,
I didn't know where this was going to go. I was like, whoa.
Are we live still?
I'll destroy their sign. I drive past it all the time. You want me to take a hammer and destroy their sign? I'll do it.
Jesus.
You know, you're in trouble because the
The
CEO watches the show, so they're gonna.
Yeah.
Smells like
Oh,
Rashid.
this is a joke. This is a joke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I actually got fired, man.
Man, but congrats, Cash, man. Like
Thank you,
back
man.
to the
Thank
work
you.
grind. So I don't know if I should say congrats or
Welcome
But
to the
that's
party.
I know,
It's
man.
good news, man. It's awesome. Pudgy, man, how you been?
Good. Wishing today was sucked at work, so congratulations on joining the suck cash. Okay, today was like, man, how much longer till I retire? I'm gonna have to accelerate this process. So, but everything's good. Good now. I got some caffeine. I got some good company.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. And John, the everyday collector, how you been, man?
I've been good. I missed you. I'm not gonna lie. I missed you guys, man. It feels like it's only been a few days, but damn, it feels like it's been a couple of weeks. But I missed streaming with you guys. Good weekend was good. It's been hot over here, really hot. So trying to
Same
survive.
here.
But other than that, excited to talk about some statues tonight.
Yeah, man. And really quick, or not really quick actually, but congrats on that level 2000 subs, man. What did you guys do? Would you guys I was trying to catch up. I haven't caught up with everything, but what'd you guys do?
We haven't done anything official yet. I think Zach has something planned today, some announcements. We're going to do a giveaway today as well. And we did a small giveaway yesterday on unboxing. But yeah, appreciate it. A lot of Zach, Dean, and the team, they put a lot of work over there. So it's nice to get to that second level.
Does that mean like the checks are doubled and everything?
No,
or
they take more. They take more.
Jesus.
It's like, don't you know, the more you make, the more they take. Like, come on.
Yeah. I found out that the hard way.
But I appreciate
I was like, I made it to the level, and then boom, freaking
God.
taxes, man. Cool, man. But Rashid, man, how you been?
I'm all right. I got this This is the month where this Han Solo and Carbonite is supposed to come through.
Nice.
I might push it back. I don't know.
This is like full scale one, right? 1-to-1.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about maybe because I forgot the Costa. He has the life size Boba Fett, and I was thinking maybe I should get those two. Just be those two my life size. Get a Boba Fett, So maybe purging some things out of the collection. I don't know, but it's just it's not a good time to sell. That's the only thing.
Yeah. It's crazy out there, man. Yeah, actually talking about selling, I wanted to bring this up for our boy, what's his name? Buck. Just really quick. Buck is going through a couple things, but Buck is gave me the okay, but Buck is selling this one right here. As you guys know, Buck. You guys know Buck, right? Buck Fangs.
Great guy.
Yeah, great guy. He's going through a couple of things, but he is selling this one, unfortunately, which is crazy. Like but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But yeah, Buck has this one for sale. If anyone's interested, he's trusted seller, trusted whatever. He's well-known guy. So if you guys are interested in this one, he's giving it away for like a good price, and you guys don't have to worry about him scamming you or anything.
No.
But yeah, man, Buck. If you guys are interested, let me know, and I'll forward your message to Buck, or just message him too if you guys have his contact info. But if you guys didn't know, he's selling. It's the DX version, right? You guys?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So there's like 42 people watching right now. So if anyone's interested, definitely hit up
It's a
Buck.
beautiful piece.
I would pick it up if I was collecting this line. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is like the number one, I think.
Yeah, and like you said, great guy, great community member. And as you guys know, man, Buck was hyping this up. So for him to be like letting this go, is a severe situation. And yeah, it's a beautiful statue, man. So yeah, if anybody wants it, now's the time to be able to help somebody out and get it for a great price.
Oh yeah, yep, exactly. He's in Washington State, so if you guys are in the West Coast, then be pretty cheap shipping. But yeah. Thanks. Man, I feel like I didn't do this for 1 week, and I don't know where the buttons are. Like like where do I put my hands?
oh, dude.
But
It's like roller skating. You won't forget.
Roller
what's up, Nathan?
Roller skating, bike riding.
Bad balance.
How you been, man?
Sir.
You asking me or Cash?
Oh, you,
Huh?
Nathan.
Oh,
yeah, you.
yeah.
I'm doing well. Dealing with some medical stuff with my kid today. Nothing bad or anything, but doing well. Yeah, got a couple new acquisitions. Life's good.
Nice. What'd you get, by the way?
I got Red Hood from XM delivered.
That looks great. Yeah.
Yeah. Got Red Hood, and I also got a custom sculpt for my Prime 1 Dark Knight Returns. All the way from Brazil, actually, and turned out excellent, and love it. Artist's name is Tiago.
Tiago.
Yeah.
But man, like what did I got I need to put more pictures up. I got the storm repainted. I got
Yes.
I finally redid this room, so I'm happy with that. And
It looks good.
yeah,
Bro,
thanks,
really
man.
good.
It looks really good.
Really
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I was showing some old clips and like Casual was in it, and I'm like, oh, my boy's grown, man. My boy Luke.
Jesus.
I still can't believe the first day. I'll never forget the first day I streamed with Casual. We're sitting there, we're all talking live. So if you fucking see the cat jump on the shelf, I almost had a panic
Oh,
attack.
jeez.
Yeah, man.
Walking behind the statues. Holy man.
She's in and out, man. But yeah, man, it's funny because I look back at some episodes we're a lot younger, less gray hair. But it's crazy, man. Don't go back to the first episode. It's creepy.
You're at 52 episodes. That's a huge congratulations there alone
That's
as
it.
well.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's like year, man. 52 weeks of doing this.
Jeez.
Dude, we got to take a look back someday because if you remember that very first one that I did, you're like, bro, it's like an hour, it's like 2 hours in. Casual's like, yo, you know, you don't have to read every comment, right? You can pull them up. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
I go back and look at old pictures of myself and I say, look, I've grown, but I'm not growing this way. I'm growing that way.
Yeah.
Same here.
I've just been thinking
man.
about starting some new routine, and you know, it's always tomorrow, always tomorrow.
Put it off. Put it off. You get
Mhm.
there eventually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny that we're
loosen
talking
that
about
weight.
this. This guy. Oh man,
holy
what's
moly.
up?
What's up?
What's up, money?
What's going on, guys?
So
It's high and tight.
Man, I heard you're
Yeah.
gonna be in a suit and a tie this week,
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually
You got
picked
some
up.
important people coming.
You got it already? Can you try it on real quick?
I
We'll do
picked
that.
up my blazer from the dry cleaning today. Yeah, I'll send you. I'll put it in the Jumbo chat on Thursday.
G-
my suit.
GQ money.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's gonna go in. They're gonna give him a promotion, man. CEO
Yeah,
of.
With those eyebrows, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's got the fresh cut, like he's going to meet the Sicily mob and stuff, man.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh man. But what's the occasion, money? Is it just work? You know,
Yeah, it's
getting
just
up-
every year my company used to have this state meeting where the NorCal workers and the SoCal workers meet and they kind of go over like the fiscal year sales, and it's kind of like a party thing and awards and you celebrate and all that. And they stopped doing it 2020 because of everything, you know, and this is the first one since before that. So yeah.
live music or anything?
Yeah, actually I think there usually is like a band or something the first night. It's Thursday and Friday, and I think the first night they have like an outdoorsy like barbecue with music and stuff, and
Liquor.
it's at Vineyards. So
Vineyards.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'm gonna be
Good to
sweating
go.
your ass off. But that's as long as you're
Probably.
sweating in a good suit.
but I'm
right?
always sweating my ass off, so that's nothing new.
I was gonna ask who's providing the helicopters for the
Oh,
vineyard
at the
event?
at the Catalina.
Oh god.
Nice.
there actually will be a helicopter ride for certain certain people that won this like prestigious award. They usually have a helicopter ride that goes over the vineyards, like all the different vineyard sites. So that there is really a helicopter ride. I won't be on it
Nice.
though. I didn't win that.
Yeah, I've heard of companies doing that before. I think it's awesome. Up here in my neck of the woods, I know Amazon does a big thing every year for their employees, and Jeff Bezos himself shows up and they rent out. You know, I think they
Dang.
typically do it. You know, where the Seahawks play, or some other comparable location. But I've never been, and I've never worked for Amazon, but I've heard about it. It's cool. Have fun, man.
Yeah, thanks. I will.
Money. It's so funny that like you're talking about that. Like I won the highest award you could get at my job, and like they gave it out during COVID. You know, it's the ceremony is about to start. So for the ceremony, you know, you get paid. There's like gala. You know, it's like a nice place
Yeah.
to go. You know, hang out and everything. They give you like this huge plaque. They put a placard on the wall of the headquarters with your name on it, and then they give you a huge bonus, right? So COVID came around as soon as like that whole thing was starting up, and they were like, oh, we're not doing that anymore, but here's a certificate, paper. They emailed me the certificate. I was like,
Here's a PDF.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
And I was like, out of all the times to win this stupid award, I went in there and this like, what the?
Okay.
But the
As long
check
as-
cleared. So
Yeah, as
But
long
as
as,
long
as, long
as
as
the
you got the
check-
bonus, that's all.
That's all that matters.
That's cool, man. You better win the helicopter ride next year. Shoot, like I'll be your plus one. Shoot.
It's a hard one to win, man.
Hmm.
I try every year, but I haven't got it.
Nah, man. Whatever you need, you got like 8 people here, or what's it called 6 people here, and we'll double the numbers for you.
I'll buy it. How many cases do I need to buy?
Yeah.
Eddie, I paid for a helicopter ride. I don't know, about 15 years ago. I was in Vegas,
Oh,
I want to say it cost me the price of a premium format to get in that helicopter for all of like 50 minutes.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's expensive.
Wow.
But it was cool.
Dang.
I highly recommend if you can swing that at next year's mixer.
Yeah, it sounds like a cool experience, man.
Just tell them you have a YouTube channel on your set.
No,
man.
I don't want him anywhere near the YouTube channel. I don't want anybody at work knowing that I got a YouTube channel.
You never know. I haven't told anybody at work either, so like I'm trying to keep that low.
You don't want them to know because if you're streaming like during work hours on a Tuesday, you're like, "What the fuck is this guy
Yeah,
doing?"
don't do that.
Oh man.
That's funny, man. Just really quick, I want to give a shout out. Like I don't know if you guys been seeing them a lot, like Rad Titan, Alex and Gio. They've been putting out more videos lately, and at work I need it, man. Like at work it's so busy that it's just too busy. So I keep them in the background, and their banter between themselves, it's the best.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
huge shout out to those guys. And let's get into some topics, I guess. I actually heard this from Rad Titan. Is there so perfection? Which of your statues is a 10? Rashid, you could go last, man, because like
We'll give you time.
This
We'll
guy.
stall for you.
I thought his camera was frozen.
nah,
What's
but
up,
like they were talking about, is there a perfect statue out there? And like to think of it, everything in your collection should be a 10, right? If you have it behind you, it should be a 10, right?
Is there a 10?
You got to throw some sixes in there, man. Nobody's got a perfect game.
Jesus.
Keep
You
your
guys
knee in
talking
the keel.
about size the other day, so
So I read something once that was talking about a scale of 1 to 10, but it was measuring something else that we won't mention. But
yeah, that's what
but
Eddie
but
said.
in it said
Start
that
at the back.
there is no such thing as a true 10. There's only 9s. A 10 is completely subjective. 10s only exist for an individual. They don't exist for anyone else. I don't know. I don't know if there's truth to that.
There can't be truth to it because Brenton just made an amazing point.
Let's see that.
Ha!
Wow.
You know who else I don't think it would be? You know who else I would? Holy Mac. Speaking of. Jesus.
Come on.
You're stuttering.
Spit it out.
You know who else wouldn't agree with that? It's your boy Gem Mint. A nice Gem Mint 10 there.
Jim Mint is a 10. That's right.
No,
Jeez,
it's. I agree though. It's tough for a 10. It's tough to. I don't know. I don't think anything's perfect.
Yeah,
Well.
that's what Rat Titan was talking about. There isn't a 10 out there.
Besides
And
when
if
I
there is, like you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Besides
like
when I look in the mirror, of course. But we're not talking about that. We're talking
but
Well, what constitutes a 10? Something, if you're totally happy with a piece and have no complaints about it,
Bro.
if the execution's good, the paint's good, sculpt's good, pose is good, price is good, if everything's meets your satisfaction, just what you want, that doesn't make it a 10? Or is it a 10 in comparison to something else?
I don't think they were doing like personal 10s. I think they were doing like actual.
I'm gonna leave this on for
Like 10s in the community?
Yeah.
Like pieces
I
that...
just
right.
saw that.
Mark's in trouble now.
Only buy down piece.
Oh wow.
Nice. Same with chicks. Nice.
You pay for them?
Frank Sinatra. So now Frank Sinatra's in the chat.
It's the only way.
That's right,
Buck's getting
baby.
A dime is if he pays.
Oh,
I
wow.
need to see it.
Same with chicks and dames.
Jesus. Man, we're gonna get in trouble, man. I'm gonna just be quiet right now. She's watching, so no.
In
Yeah,
my
man.
personal collection, this one is probably my closest to a 10.
Yeah, I was about to say you have a 10 right next to you. A lot of people consider that a
Closest.
10.
Probably
Solid.
But
Solid.
even like that one had a lot of breakages and shipping, and I think some of them had leaning issues and stuff. So I don't even. That's not a 10. And like the paint is all black, so like how do you mess that up? Like yeah, there's a lot of different variation in like gloss and matte paint and things like that, but it's just a black statue, so But it's pretty well done. It's my closest anyway in my collection.
I have Thanos on throne. Like a lot of people consider that like a grill or like one of the best ones, but I don't think that's a 10. There's like a couple of things on his like portrait that I don't like so much, and it's definitely up there, but it's not a 10.
That's a close one too. I like that one a lot. That's probably
Yeah.
the best Thanos, I think.
It sets the bar for Thanos, I think. But yeah, that's almost a 10.
For me, I guess what the community would consider a 10 would probably be Hush, Superman.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
and I think he's a beautiful reiteration of Superman. But I do find a little flaw with his portrait. But only because it's not like my vision of a Superman. It does look a lot like Jim Lee's drawing, which is what it's supposed to emulate. But if Hush had more of a like Tweeterhead Superman portrait, then it would be a 10 for me.
You guys saw Phoenix's his Superman Hush, right? He recreated so it shows what's it
Yeah.
called? Kingdom
Yeah.
Come.
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come,
Yeah.
yeah, beautiful.
Pudgy. So if you were able to get with a sculptor and ask him like, "This is the vision I had," to fix the portrait,
Right.
and he was able to fix it for you, would you be inclined to bump it up to a 10, or is it just because it's a redo basically?
No, that would address the only thing with it that I would pretty much make it a 10 for me. Pretty, yeah,
Dang, okay, we gotta get in contact with
I
some.
would say. Yeah. It's kind of like she's beautiful and all she does is her nose is a little big, and you're going to hook me up with a plastic surgeon? Make that 9.8 to 10.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
and
went
Mark
there.
are-
I don't care anymore.
You and Mark are brave. I don't know what you guys are doing.
9.8, baby.
That's right.
All right, Rashid, man, you got like
already-
got a
I-
museum in there.
I already know what it is.
Dang.
Out of all the statues, it's two. Can I have two or no? I gotta stick with
Yeah,
one.
well, it's whatever you want, man.
The first is the Millennium Falcon by Master Replicas. That's my 10, and my blade, my custom blade, is not perfect, but it's the fact that they don't make hardly any cut. There's not a lot of custom blade statues out there, and the one I have is one of a kind. So that I consider one of a kind. So it's my 10. I consider it a 10 because it's comic book, has a little bit of the movie into it, So
Rashid, I remember seeing that recently. It was dope, man. He posted some pictures. It was wonderful.
yeah, and it's I was looking for a blade statue for a long time, and I know they made the Wesley Snipes, and at the time, I'm not a big Hot Toys fan, but I bought the Hot Toys blade. But once they made the statue, I contacted the guy immediately, and I was like, "Put me down." I was like, "I'll send you the money right away. Please just ship that to me." As soon as I got it, I made a custom box for it and everything. That's how much I love the statue.
Nice.
You get the one on throne?
Nah, not the one on throne.
But no, you're getting that. I'm asking.
Oh, nah, I didn't see. You know what? Nobody. I didn't see nobody advertising like the pre-order for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for somebody else to come out with something else other than the throne because I'm getting a little tired of throne pieces. And for Blade, I don't really expect Blade to be on a throne. I expect Blade to be chopped, busting some vampire
Slicing
act.
and dicing.
So that one came with swords, 3 portraits, the blade spinner that he throws, everything. So that's like for custom, that's my 10. And also, like I said, the Master Replica Millennium Falcon, that was like in the beginning when I first started collecting, my biggest piece that I purchased, and that's like something like if I had a fire, that's something that
That's the one you're grabbing.
I'm grabbing.
Uh-huh.
Definitely grabbing. So,
Well, if there's a fire, I'm sorry, but Hush is probably staying. I ain't picking his ass up because I might be dying in the fire. So no, I'm out the door with a Bowen, and that's it.
I was gonna say the computer so you can stream the next day, but
Shit.
that's fine.
It's funny because Rashid also showed he has a hot toy and of all the hot toys to have, he has the blade. So yeah, it's definitely like what
That's the carrot.
Aiden was saying. It's like depending on the collector, and art is subjective too. So it's Rashid, man. So Rashid, are you giving your blessing to the new guy that's playing Blade, or you're gonna hold off?
You know, Wesley Snipes is always gonna be my Blade.
Yeah.
Even like I think I'm the only one that still likes what you call it, Trinity.
Oh,
I think
like
that
them all,
I
man.
think if you chop a lot of things out of that movie, it could have been great. But
Yeah,
but
Triple
still,
H.
it's still Wesley Snipes. I can't you know.
Yeah.
You know, I still got love for Wesley. I mean, I'm never going to, as long as somebody's carrying that Blade tradition, there's no problem. But if he's not fighting like Wesley Snipes,
Yeah.
I don't know, because Wesley Snipes knows his martial arts.
Yes.
If you look at episode 2, where he was fighting in the beginning, the two
Yeah.
when they infiltrated the base and they had the swords play. That swords play, even though they practiced it, that was real. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So if
Yeah.
he can't give me that action like that, I don't even want him.
CGI, man. CGI. Nah. John, man, like really quick with you. You've been collecting for a while. Like, do you see like a 10 from like the OG ones to now? Like you got like Thor behind you, the LBS one. So
Yeah. Like I said, a 10's really difficult, but if we're gonna put a number on it, and for my own collection, I'd go from back in the day. I'd go the original Doom, just because. And I'm not saying necessarily to today's standard, but I remember when I first picked it up, and how excited I was to open it up and display it, the whole emotion and everything. That was for me a 10. Nowadays, from my collection, is the Thor, the LBS Thor. Maybe the Batcave Batman might take it over. I haven't fully unboxed it yet, so I don't know. I have to see it. But so far, damn, that thing looks crazy.
I saw the unboxing you guys did yesterday. I didn't get the guy's name, but
Paul.
he pegs it in, and then like this, the world,
Yeah.
the world rumbles a
Everyone's
little bit.
heart starts.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, I know that sound. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, he put it together, fixed it with a little glue. You can't even tell. He sent me a picture. I can't even tell where the.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I felt bad for him, man. He was excited about that, and he was throwing it together. He's in a hurry, and that sucked.
Yeah.
You hate live unboxings, man. Like you guys don't know what that's about.
You gotta take your time. And
on CW, it's even worse. You don't want to.
It's gotta be fun.
Hey Rashid, I don't know if you got to see John unbox his store, his LBS store, but this guy.
I watched.
You saw it? With
the ladder.
You saw him go up that ladder.
It's an honor. It's an honor and a privilege.
He was having he had to stand on something to put the cape on.
Yeah, the ladder.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna break that shit. So
I did too. I think we all did. We're like, Jesus.
Oh, you ever see your life flash in front of yourself? Put an LBS cape on.
Listen, I didn't. Luckily, it wasn't nothing too major, but I've damaged like a statue here and there, and I came upstairs cursing and cursing myself for doing this shit, and like I said, it's cool having a big collection, but not when you bumping into stuff. That's when I see people's collection and it's spaced out and it's neat, that's actually better. It's just that I have, I've been just doing it for a long time, So
yeah,
that's all. But when you have your stuff organized and spaced out, it looks better, Especially if you trying to walk around and you don't want to bump into your own, statue,
Yeah.
That's funny that you say that you I didn't know you watched it. That's like someone once told me this. Like you never know who's watching. There's like a lot of collectors out there that don't say nothing. They watch.
What it is? Y'all channel. I like y'all channel. At first when I first started channel, I was like, yo, them dudes is mad quiet. Like
oh yeah.
Compared to DCX.
This is when I was with Thor, and shout out to Thor because Thor is actually the one who opened the door for me. And but then when you guys got good content. There's some people that trust me, I watch some of the YouTube channels, man, and it's like, you know, I don't know. You know, some people get a big head, and I don't know, you guys seem a little more humble. You know what I'm saying, and everything else. So I watch. You know,
That's cool.
Means
I'll
a
tell you
lot.
what, talking about lurking, Jerry's got to be here somewhere, right? I just haven't seen him in my head.
He's gotta call him out. He'll start popping
Lurk.
up pretty soon.
You got to say his name 5 times, and
Beetlejuice to
Hey,
everybody.
hey, F4 baby, F4.
Oh, don't trigger him. You don't want him to appear because he's triggered. Goodness gracious.
but let me ask you a question: Have you guys been what you guys think about the new Doom? Because I'm like on the fence about that. I
The
think
one,
the
the
new
one where
side.
he's on that
The
throne.
new sideshow.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Because I have the
Really?
throne, but this new Doom, you know, I don't know. I think they really, you know, did a good job on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think they.
I don't
painted
know. A
it
lot of people
well.
aren't liking the fabric
That's
cape. That's what I'm hearing a lot.
I don't have a problem with the fabricate. If you know what would have messed it up if they would have did a fabric hood. That's what would have messed it.
Yeah.
As long
Yeah.
as they, I think that if you got sculpted hood, because I think we all get tired of bending the wires for a hood.
Yeah.
You know, because even on the throne,
Yeah.
I got John, you got the throne, right? You got the
Yeah.
throne, right? And sometimes you got to play with that. Sometimes,
It's not
so
fun.
right.
Yeah.
But this one, as long as you have that sculpted hood, you all you got to do is the cape. That's nothing.
Mhm.
That's like a Darth Vader statue. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
as long as they got the hood sculpted, and I think they should have did that. My personal opinion, I think they should have did that with Taskmaster. I think
Yeah.
Taskmaster came out good, but I think why would you do the hood like that?
Yeah.
You know, especially on a character like that. You know,
What do you think of the? I don't want to call it a skirt because it's, I don't even know.
What's the tunic?
The
the
tunic.
tunic.
There you go. That's the word.
As
The
long
way
as
it blows in the wind.
Or it's too short. You
It's
think
too
it's
short, and it looks like it's flowing.
with the
Doom
Doctor
might get a
Doom,
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't got a problem with it as long as it's it's sculpted. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I remember in the comic book he's wearing the same
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
things. You know, but I just feel like the way he's standing with his arms crossed.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I think
powerful.
I give them credit on that one because everybody that's doing Doom is always doing a Doom on Throne. Even the custom, it's like probably like 3 or 4 Dooms on Throne.
Yeah.
Like, show me something different. And I think that the sideshow, for once, I'm glad they did something different. You know, did this.
Did you ever get into the sideshow, the legendary scale one they did?
Nah, I only legendary skill I had was the Darth Maul. That was
Okay,
it.
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that was it.
Rashid, objectively, because I don't read Marvel anymore, and I definitely never read Fantastic Four comics, but it's a good statue. I think it has a really good presence, and yeah, the fabric wouldn't bother me either. It's nice that they did
Right.
the hood sculpted, but it's got a huge presence. The sculpt looks good. The paint, looks like it would be good. Time will tell a little bit more on the paint, but overall, I think it's a great looking statue, and it's priced appropriately. It's a little over 700, but it's very tall. You get a lot for that money, and a little
I
wobble with.
I love the flag. The flag to me, I would have to have it in the back because to me that's showing you that I rule. This is my spot. You know what I'm saying? I got my own flag with my own initial. Don't play with me. I like that. You know, that Doom, this Doom that they came out with shows more where he's more empowered than the throne to me. You know,
Attitude.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's
How about
a
you?
little wobble with the flag, and
Mhm.
that wouldn't be an issue if it's just sitting there on your shelf and you're it's
Right.
not going to move.
Yeah.
Right? It's not a problem.
How about you, Cash? Like, aren't you all about Doom?
Yeah, man. I was gonna show you guys, man. Shout out Brenton. Brenton put me on to the Spider-Man and Doom because I'm not a comic person, but I just started reading. So, comic-wise, the tunic really isn't that far off. I mean, maybe it could have been a little bit more longer, but it's not really too far off, like comic-wise. But yeah.
Yo, Cash.
What's
If
up?
you really want to read about Doom,
Yeah.
they had a series called Doom. It stopped like maybe about a couple of months ago, but that was probably one of the best series about Doctor Doom, and there's another book where he fights the Maestro, and those two dudes,
Mhm.
their egos is so high and big. It's crazy. I'm gonna get you the. I'm gonna tell you the issue to get, but you gotta see these two fight.
I see you,
I didn't
Brittany.
know. I didn't know Doom could go toe to toe with Maestro.
Well, first it starts off with wits, and then but I was surprised at the ending. That's all I could tell you. I was surprised.
We have like 62 people watching here, so I want to put this up one more time, just really quick. If you guys are interested in this piece right here, we got our guy Buck selling it. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll pass on the word, and it'd be really cool if you guys. It's a good deal and everything, and help out, like you guys were saying, like a good friend of ours. Yeah, man. Like, I know Jerry and his gang are about reading the comics. It just adds on to it. Like, I love how you guys are mentioning the books of Doom. Like, you're getting into it, Cash, right? Does it add to the like the statue for you? I know you have that one coming in, right?
Yeah, I gotta come and I gotta pay it tomorrow, actually, or Thursday, I think. But like,
Well, you got a
yeah,
job now, so it's like,
man, I know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, like I think learning about the characters is pretty cool because I don't have that comic knowledge. I just have animated series, movies. Some of the characters were in video games, such as like Captain America, Spider-Man, Batman, things like that. So being able to like learn the source material and know a little bit more. Like for example, I was talking to Chris, Barton, man. Shout out Chris Barton, Spider-Man. I was like, yo, Chris, I didn't know Spider-Man and Doom fought. Like things like that you would never, because in today's world, like these characters on the big screen, because of all legal stuff and who owns this and who owns that, these characters probably will never see each other again on TV, which is where people my age or younger know the characters from. So to be able to like see like, yo, Doom actually goes toe to toe with the X-Men, like stuff like that, I don't know without going back to the source material. So I think, hey, it's $10, bro. Dude, these are $10. Like literally $10.
So you never read Secret Wars?
Never read any comic book until now. So now I'm going back to the source material.
Wow.
Yeah.
well, Secret Wars should be coming to the movies pretty soon. So
Oh,
go
yeah.
read the books. Okay.
No, didn't Jim Starlin
sorry?
did that?
Yeah,
Right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah, the Infinity War and all that. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which Secret Wars are they going to use, because they had
There's a newer one.
right, they had like a Secret Wars, but it was kind of like more like a secret agent.
Well, I mean, She-Hulk's TV show was coming soon. She's supposed to be in it.
I love that scene, Eddie.
A Doom omnibus released today.
Yeah.
I ordered that one.
Enable some more.
I gotta pick it up when I can, man. Gotta pick it up
Well,
when I can.
Eddie's taking that route. He's reading the omnibuses. You finished that Thor one, right?
Yeah, I'm like halfway through the Green Lantern, and I picked up Doom, and I have a bunch that I still need to read. But that's how I'm going through it because I don't really like keeping up with single issues because it's expensive.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Cool. Well, with the news of this Maestro coming out, like it's going to be a heavy piece. It's going to be the biggest piece. It's going to be an expensive piece. But my question to you guys is too much with everything coming out, everything. How do you manage? I haven't heard too many people say they're going to pick this Maestro up, but I've heard a lot of people talk about the LBS Hulk. And I always go like, man, like everything's releasing like every 6 months, every 3 months, and every month now. And then people are trying to collect older. Like I try to collect older statues here and there, but like, how do you guys manage with all of this craziness going on?
Steve, I'll tell you about my shipping invoice this weekend. Most of you all and the panel already know about it. I got an invoice for $840. This is a custom life-size bust that's being made by a studio in the Philippines. Anyways, they can only really do airship. The box is huge, as you can imagine. The bus is fully assembled in shipment. The last time I bought something from them, it was about $200 less. So I was a little shocked when I saw that message this weekend. But the way I can cope with it is I have to put it in comparison. I have to think about what the purchase price was for the actual bus itself, plus the shipment. Is still in at under $2,000, and if you compare that to a Queen Studio bust, which might average $3,000 to $3,500, and some Infinity pieces are topping $4,000, like the new Arnold. Then it's easier to swallow. It's still very difficult to swallow, mind you, but that's the only way I can justify it. That, and there's no one else that makes this statue, this character, especially not in life size. This is my one and only option. If I want it, I gotta just pay up. I mean, it's that or lose out on the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Man, I just really quick. I really love this maestro, but like as soon as Alex is talking about it, he says like if you get a Monster energy drink, the can, all the canisters around maestro are that size.
I like a monster.
So it's like just to put like
Really?
scale comparison. Yeah,
Wow.
there's
Why would you-
just the
Wow.
canisters are like that. It's insane.
That would take up like a third of
I
your
think,
room.
I
There.
think that's like over. I
Steve?
think that's like overkill.
That's
to me.
fine. That's fine.
Yes.
I like the statue by itself without the canisters around it.
Oh, I like.
I'm with you. Same here.
Yeah, I think I think the shield, Thor's Mjolnir,
Mhm.
the Silver Surfer board, and just the fact that it's able to turn around. That's all you need.
Mm.
I think they should have designed it where the relics was like on the chair, like thrown all over the place. Like Doctor Strange's cloak should have been like draped over.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that-
Juggernaut too. That you still get Juggernaut with version A too.
Right. It's just too, and it's like I think how much more money is that if you get the canisters and everything?
I think
Like $1,000,
$1,000
right?
more.
Yeah, that doesn't look like $1,000 worth. It's
Right.
just
I
look
can see
like.
that.
I mean, how many times you had like plastic tube and you could have put things in it? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I know they got 2 section bases, but you just need him by himself. That's it. You don't need all that, to me, in my opinion. And I was on the fence about getting him because I love the fact that he's able to turn around and you can see the Sentinel's head, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny. Gio was mentioning if you get the canisters and you don't like them, you could sell each canister for $300 and make your money back.
Man.
So
Yeah.
How does he
that
figure
Gio
that?
guy's funny, man.
Yeah.
How do you figure that? Who's gonna buy it? Like $300? Who's gonna
He's already parting it out like it's a car.
Hey, you'd be surprised. Somebody will want that as a proximity piece. Like you'd be surprised. Like I guarantee you, we'll see it on eBay. Guarantee.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see it.
I just couldn't destroy. Like I remember, I forgot who the guy was. I remember one time. I know you guys heard about it. The Hulk transformation.
Don't
when
even
he
say
cut
it.
him- when he
Don't
cut
Oh
him.
no,
bro.
man! Yeah, you
Freaky,
gotta cut off right here. Gotta cut
That
you
was a
off right
travesty.
He's so,
Yeah.
Man, I didn't want to say his name, man, but I need to talk about. I was
I
about to
remember
say
he told me he sold Banner, and then he was like, and I just asked him, I like, well, why didn't you just sculpt a new base? Why and keep the rest in the box? Why get rid of we just destroyed the statue? But listen, that's his money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel like we gotta go to his house and
I don't have the
you know.
heart. I wouldn't have the heart.
I couldn't do
Yeah,
do that, man. Like
No.
actually see him cutting and then ask people they should try it. I'm like, this dude's crazy.
did your health points start dwindling as he was cutting it? Like,
How much do you think those individual canisters might bring on eBay? Like because everyone wants the Venom and Carnage canisters, right?
Oh, geez.
I can see those getting upwards of $1,000 for one canister on eBay.
You know why I don't agree with that? Because you can make that yourself. Do you see how that I bet you
yeah, I kind of agree.
I feel you can get epoxy because I know I'm an artist, so I know you can mix and make that liquid yourself and make it look better than that. So I don't know.
I just wonder if people would buy that out of convenience, though, that don't want to go through the trouble. I'm wondering how high, it could potentially sell for. I'm not buying it, but I bet those numbers will get up there.
I can imagine two to 350, 400 maybe, but 1,000? No, that's.
We'll see. It's eBay though,
Yeah.
Man, it's eBay.
How's the price?
PME for price. Yep.
Please don't pay that, guys. If you're listening, please don't pay.
Please don't pay that. There we go, man. We got someone right here.
Nice.
But yeah, so more like for this question, also like I'm gonna get like I don't have too many pieces coming in, but like the space is small, so like the more I keep getting, the smaller space gets, right? Or if I start using the the walking space, but I don't want to do that. But like how are you guys dealing with it? Like especially you, John, you got into the 1/3 life, so like
I told you already. Boxes stack. You keep them in the box. You got no
Jeez.
I'm lucky here to have I got space. I got a basement. It's not finished yet, but I got a basement, so I got space. But I think the best way to do it, as hard as it can be, is just cleaning up the collection. If you see pieces, that you either keep in the box or it's just not, you don't get that same joy you look at it when you first got it. It's okay to let it go. To kind of recycle the collection and recycle the money in the collection.
man. How about you, Cash? What are your thoughts on this one?
Yo, look. I'm gonna show you this right here. This ain't the full statue, it's just the version B. This Green Goblin with XM, this ain't going nowhere, right? They would have to make one that's like 10 times better.
Clip this, please.
Ain't going nowhere. Well, you can clip it all you want, man. Like this statue ain't going nowhere. Talking about clip it. This ain't going nowhere, baby. This ain't going nowhere.
Very nice, man.
Yeah, it's not going nowhere.
7 to a year and a half.
Hey,
Oh wow.
Shout out my bestest bro Anton Wu, man. Shout out my bestest boy Anton Wu.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Nah, but all jokes aside though, like John said, I'm fortunate and blessed enough to have a basement without having I guess anyone else needing this space here in the house. So pretty blessed and fortunate for the space I do have. I try to maximize all the space I have with with art prints, whatever I can do. I've actually really found the way to make it work, like the maximums where I could fit my couch, fit my TV, my art prints, my mini fridge. I can even have some arcades right here. Like I've really figured out a way to make everything work, and still be able to have some really cool stuff. I mean, I don't really want to recycle certain things. I feel like I'm finally to that point where everything that I was just buying because I had the money at the time or it kind of looked okay, that's all gone. I mean, I may have 1 or 2 pieces left, but for the most part, that's all gone. And now it's just being slow. I was talking to Aiden today, and it's with the ESs and stuff of things, you really don't need to give them your money. When we the conversation we had, you really, really don't, unless it's a low ES. There's an exclusive you don't want to miss out on, or it's something like Hawk to where you feel like that great one is going to sell out. So I feel like if you want to recycle, that's definitely cool, but I don't want to be that collector where I'm just buying stuff. You know what I mean? I don't feel like, for example, if we take it from a YouTube thing, I don't feel like my channel will ever have a bunch of unboxings and this and that because I'm never going to buy a statue for content, if that makes sense. I'm not buying a statue for 200 to 2,000 views. That's just ridiculous, man. So I love the hobby too much, and I have to have that character connection. Me growing up, Nightcrawler was awesome as a 5-year-old Michael teleporting in the backyard. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So nah, hey, don't clip that shit, by the way. Keep it going, man. Don't do it.
Jumping into leaf piles. I'm gone.
I had to think, I'm damn it, they gonna clip it.
Rashid, man, space is your enemy, right? What's your advice to people?
I'm gonna tell you what I do, and this is just what I do. If I want something, I'm still going to get it. Like the Falcon. I got a Falcon. I got an X-wing fighter. I got a Darth Vader. The melted helmet. I got the Boba Fett blaster. They all in they all in storage. I don't have no room to hold them.
So
But
Rashid, what's the difference from a box being in storage versus a statue? Like, do you ever feel like, oh, theft or, you know, I don't know, sprinkler damage or anything like that? You ever feel?
I check every day. Check my
Okay.
Is it insured?
and not only that, I just paid my collectibles insurance. I paid collectibles insurance for my stuff, and you also gotta let them know that you have stuff in storage. So God forbid if something happens, say a storage unit burned down. If you don't tell them that, they're not going to help. They're not going to
Yeah.
file a claim because you got to tell them where your stuff is at.
It's off-site.
That's
So
actually a good idea.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think everybody who has like if you have a big collection or you feel that your collection is getting bigger, and if you feel like you don't plan on leaving this hobby anytime soon, you should invest in collectibles insurance, not just house
Yeah.
insurance. You should have something separate. That's how I feel, So, but like
Yeah.
back to I said, I have that Han Solo and Carbonite life size. That's going to be either going upstairs in a room or
Hold on, man. What? Hey, yo, baby, don't be alarmed now. You about to see something crazy.
Is he actually in there?
Maybe cold as carbonite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was always I always wanted the a life size Han Solo Carbonite. I was always looking for the what was it? I forgot that company that came out. I don't know, Pudge, you may know about that company. There's a company that came out with a Darth Vader and a bus, and then they had the life size Han Solo Carbonite. Anyway, they had it, and every time I would try to get it, it would be in another state, so I wasn't able to get it. So when Sasha had this one, I wasn't going to get this one neither, but then I said, the hell with it. So,
Yeah, man.
You find a spot. If anything, just push forward the fridge and slide it in the back. So till one day things open up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh my gosh! Oh no. For me, I kind of redesigned things to make my room small. My room's 13 by 13, so I would love to display like John and like Cash do, and like Darth does, but because of the lack of room, I had to go vertical. So I tend to display stuff close to ground level, which a lot of people do not like, but to maximize my space, I did it, and I'm kind of happy with it because this is where I chill and play video games, watch movies. So the ones that are low are actually like a middle shelf if you were standing. Yeah. They're right there in my eyesight. I look over, I see them, and it also gives me an option to display some pieces look better up, some pieces actually look better displayed low. So it gives me some display options too. But that was it. It kind of sucks because it cuts down on being able to display prints. I try and get away with it by putting prints behind them while they're in the cases. But I'm a statue guy more than I am a print guy, so that's the concession,
You literally just said everything that Aiden had told me today. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good looking room though, bro. Good looking room.
Yeah, definitely.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Especially when you can say you built your own cabinetry. That's that's a feat on its own.
That it was. It literally was. It was like, I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I just did. I wanted. This ain't a knock against anybody, please, but like, I wanted something other than the garage shelf solution, and IKEA wasn't doing it, and because of the depth of these pieces, so IKEA wasn't doing it, and it was either learn to do it myself and do it on a budget, or have a carpenter come in. And I said, no, that's a lot of statue money right there. I'll do this shit myself, and I can buy more statues. So,
yeah,
you did well.
Man, I actually just got a new IKEA unit a few weeks ago, a PAX unit. my fourth, and
Yeah.
it's got to be my final. I heavily modify them.
Right. You got to.
So especially with XM pieces being so damn heavy. But that's it. Like I'm maxed out on display space in my room, which helps me manage moving forward for sure. Being so limited, I've got space for maybe 5 or 6 more samurai pieces and 2 or 3 more random statues, maybe, and that's maybe one more bust, and that's it. Other than that, I'm done. I'm gonna have to be done. I'm gonna have to tap out, go into retirement.
Mark Buck's retirement, temporary retirement.
I mean, never say never, right?
Yeah. But Eddie, how about you, man? Like, I know you got some in your living room, some in your room right there.
Yeah, you just gotta pick and choose more. You can't get everything, but you can't get everything with price now anyway, or at least I can't. So I just pick and choose and make sure that I really want it. Is it really something that I need, or is it something that I'm just buying because it's hype or anything like that? I just pick and choose more. What's gonna
And
go,
also
and then,
you went through a Hot Toys thing too. Like I saw you sell a bunch of those, so that's like another
I
thing
sold
too.
a lot of Hot Toys. Still selling more Hot Toys, so that's kind of like why I go back and forth, because I have more room for small scale stuff, so it's easier to get that stuff. But I think I appreciate quarter scale and up a lot more. So it's hard for me. It's a constant battle for me to go back and forth and choose which one I want. But yeah, I just pick and choose more what I like, and that's pretty much where I go from. Because I have space in the living room for like a decent size like wall unit, kind of like Pudgy's behind him. Like I have space for something like that, and then in this room I'm gonna get a garage shelf that's like one of the 48 by 24 ones, and I have like space for just one of those in here. So that's literally all my space, and I got like 3 1/3 on order and like 4 or 5 quarter scale stuff. So I'll be filled up soon too. For me, I'm gonna do what Rashid does. I'm gonna put the ones that I can in storage, and then because I'll have a bigger place at some point. It's not like this is where I'm gonna live the rest of my life. So it'll go to storage. Even though that sucks, it has to happen.
That's when you. Oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead. Okay.
I was gonna say that's when Eddie's gonna get that helicopter, go pick up those.
Yeah,
statues.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say Rashid still has tons of space. See all that ceiling space? You suspend some shelves from there.
Dude, don't even talk about that one episode.
Tons of space there. So.
That's the only space I have down here. That ceiling. That's it.
That's you.
I mean, that's why I don't know how people doing, and everybody collects differently, but that legendary scale beast, I couldn't even get into that, because that is going to kill Matt. Just the Bane versus Batman.
Yeah,
that piece is, when I tell you I had to break that down and bring it downstairs, and the bike also. Those pieces are heavy, and it's like
which bike?
The White Knight bike.
Oh,
nice.
That's a beautiful piece.
Too.
That's such a beautiful piece. Yeah.
So, I mean, that piece is real heavy, and just breaking it down and making it, and then when you get these pieces, you got to go back in your storage, and then you got to make room. So now you got to restack the boxes, and it's crazy.
It's a lot of work. It's a love affair.
And I think that's why a lot of the Iron Studios, the 110s, I think that's why they making good money off of that. I think a lot of people are either switching down to that side, because when you think about it, if we all went 1/10, we all would have crazier space.
Hell yeah,
we would be surrounded by status, because we could buy anything that we want, because it's like, okay, I'm getting the whole X-Men collection, getting the whole Avengers collection, everything, and it's like they keep making these statues bigger and bigger, and it's like, I mean, like eventually, and then when you try that, this is the mess up thing about it. When you want to sell it, you're always going to get people you got to sell it less than what you got it for.
Yep.
nobody wants to pay that, and that's why I was going to show and say, stop being cheap. We all gonna feel shipping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We all gonna feel shipping, and it's like everybody trying to get over. Like I'm selling ARH Medusa. She's I'm like getting ready out of collect, but the box is huge. And
Yeah.
this guy hit me up, and I'm like looking at him like, listen, bro, you gonna pay for shipping, man. Whether you
Yeah, I
like
can't
it or
eat
not.
this.
I know you want. I know you. Somebody offered me $500 free shipping. I'm like, is this,
What?
what do I look like, a crackhead? You know what I'm saying? God, you know?
This guy's
But
dream,
that's why I
man.
always tell people, get off that crackhead price thing. You gonna pay shipping. If I had to pay
You're so
shipping,
right.
you all pay shipping. Everybody in this hobby is gonna pay shipping. You're not gonna get over on me. I pay shipping, and now you think I'm just gonna chill and I'm gonna offer this man $500 free shipping. You know, they don't have a
$33 shipping. Go
Yeah,
to a smaller scale.
Rashid just came up with the next
So,
PM for price. Crackhead
Yeah, right.
pricing.
Yeah.
no, but
Yes,
you know
coin
what?
that.
I mean, that's why it's like, come on, man. Like
No, you're right. You're right.
we all work hard,
Of
and
course.
these statues cost money. We
Yeah.
paying, like I tell every time, we paying car notes prices, we paying mortgage prices for these statues, and it's like, listen, stop being cheap, or this is not the hobby for you. A lot of these dudes want to spend. They still think they want to pay $300 for a $1,500 statue. So they could go and then still go to McDonald's and get French fries and a Happy Meal. Like, come on, man, stop, come on, stop.
So true.
Do you accept offers though, Rashid, ever?
Yeah, listen, I'm all about. Listen, I can negotiate. I'm not one of those people that's like, nah, I got to have a super profit. Sometimes you got to break even. Sometimes you take a loss. Like I sold a statue, I took a loss because the anatomy. And anybody want to know, I talked to him off camera about what the statue was, but the anatomy was horrible. As soon as I got the statue, I looked at it and I put it right back in the box, and I said, the first mofo make an offer, that sucker is gone.
Sold.
And the guy said $700, and I said, it's yours. And as soon as he paid me immediately. I rushed to FedEx. I said, send that sucker out.
Hey,
Hot potato.
did he get a free print?
Before he changed his mind.
But he could have.
Oh, okay, because I remember you offered that to me, man. I was like,
I would have gave him a McDonald's coupon or something, you know. But I sent
20
it
piece.
to him, and it helped me out because I made my payment to my Hansel and Carbonite.
Yeah.
But I take offers. I'm not like I said. I'm not. This is a hobby where we all gonna take losses, man. Anybody that's like, no, I'm gonna sell this for what I got it for. I'm gonna sell it for more. You're gonna take a loss, man, because people are not buying like that. And that's what is hard. It's like you wanna, that's how I don't believe in that fund the hobby, let the hobby fund itself. How is the hobby funding itself when people are not buying? They're buying from you, but it's like, okay, how much that statue? $1,500. I'll give you $400.
Right.
How is that helping you? How's that helping
yeah.
you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why now when I collect something, I say to myself, nobody could you don't know if you're going to keep you. Nobody can say they're gonna keep a statue forever, but at least you say, you know what? I can see this in my collection for a very long time.
Right.
I try not to jump on hype because hype will break your pockets.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just not. And then when you so I don't know if some other people have been through this, but I remember I spent a lot of money where it's like, you know what, I got to sell something to put some money back in my pocket. And it's people are like, they either I'm gonna give you the money, I'll have it by next week or 2 weeks from now, or will you take this amount of money? And it's like the offer they giving you, it's like, yo, bro, this is not 2001 when Sasha first opened up. The statue.
Jesus.
And then you want $300 plus free shipping and other things. Like, come on, man.
It's funny. Keesis has a question. How do you guys feel about receiving a payment offer for statues you're selling?
I
As
love
long
it.
as it's realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
What does it mean by a payment offer?
I think
to
he
lower the
might mean
price.
like installments as opposed to here's what I'm offering you. That's the way I would interpret his question.
Nope.
Like if somebody's saying,
Like
I'll
a
give you
payment plan?
300 now. Yeah, like I'll
Oh,
give you
payment
300
plan.
now
No,
and 300
I'm
next
not down
month.
with that.
Maybe that's what he means.
I think a payment plan is okay if you know the person, like we've done business in the past or something like that. But like, you know,
I would even avoid that personally.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you trust who you want to trust, but stuff like that can really ruin friendships at times if you let it.
oh yeah,
And-
definitely
and,
can.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so I
had
just avoid them, paying full.
I had a good experience with that because like when I got my Mr. Sinister, my custom, I forgot the brother's name, but he I gave him 2 payments, but I gave it within that month. Like I mean, like within a week, and
Yeah.
then he told me I'm gonna ship you the statue, and if you okay with it, then make your last payment. And I was like, in my mind, I was like,
That's
I was
wow.
like, this guy crazy. I mean, like, but that's what
trusting.
he did. I got the statue, and I was satisfied. And I said, "Yo, I said, you know, I appreciate it. It's finding guys like you in this hobby. I made my last payment, you know, and I paid him immediately, you know, because I didn't want him. Like, who does that? Who sends
Exactly.
who sends a
Right.
statue without getting the last payment?
Yeah.
You know, so
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
I think it's also like build it up trust as well. Like just build it up trust. I mean, I know that's like a different scenario. Like I don't know, like casual is a good example. Like I know casual pretty well, so it's like it's just relationships, I guess. You know what I mean? Like right now, I got a statue being sent to casual right now. Like if casual didn't know me, just walk off. Hey man, I don't even know who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But like when you build relationships, it's like you kind of got
He
like
still might walk off.
fucking Eddie, motherfucker.
How well do you know this man?
Have you ever seen him in person?
Oh man, here y'all go.
Yeah, but I agree with you because and plus he saw me on the forums and stuff like that, so I feel like that's why he felt a little bit more safe. But it's like I've had somebody said to me it was a custom and they was like, yeah, the down payment is $700, and I'm like, nah.
I like it. I liked it on all of Cash's sales posts. He puts, "I'm on YouTube."
No, dude, bro, like I'm literally having to prove to people. They're like, I'm like, damn, bro, like how many more references do you need, man?
Yeah, man, but even references not not within our community, but even references here, depending on who you go after, you still get screwed. So you got to watch your back.
Yeah,
you still get shafted. Not anybody here,
not
anybody in our community, but.
The only, I guess you could say caveat, maybe that's not the right word for what like Nathan's saying. If somebody, let's say I'm selling something for $1,000 and they're like, hey man, like today's Thursday, they get paid Friday. They give me $100 tonight and the next morning they'll send the rest. I wouldn't mind doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's 24 hours. You know what I mean?
I would rather you tell me a time frame. Like, okay, here, I'll send you a small deposit. Just hold it to me until this day. And on this day, I'll take it. I'll hold it without the money.
Yeah, but when do you ship? You know, if someone's, do you ship at the beginning and let them do payment plan, or you ship when they fully pay?
No, you ship when they fully pay.
Oh, yeah, fully paid, yeah.
So
like you said,
it's the same
like
principle then.
Unless it's Rashid, then I'll ship without fully pay.
I mean, if I'm the one holding the money and I'm the one holding the statue, then, it's the trust is all with the other person. So, as a seller, I guess it wouldn't matter that much.
That's right.
No.
That was a cool topic. Let's get into a game tonight. Let's get into this one really quick. All right, you guys, tournament mode. With this one, we either become better friends or we become, So it's a bracket system basically. I put these in random. These are all XM pieces, by the way, because Maestro was a beast, and I'm loving that one. But so bracket system set up. Winner takes everything. There's no prize. So Eddie, if you're gonna,
oh man,
we have to provide justification.
Yeah. So first round is Ultron versus Phoenix. And we're gonna go down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're at odd numbers, so I get a vote this time.
Not for long.
We'll change it up.
Ultron versus Phoenix for me.
wow.
I'd take Ultron.
Damn.
Cash.
Dark Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. Dark Phoenix.
What?
Yeah.
Thought we were brothers, man. Pudgy.
Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix.
Dang, son, that
Damn.
So I like my women.
Rashid.
In jeans or
Dark
gray?
or
Um,
on fire?
Whoa, you racist.
What? I don't know what you said. You gotta specify, bro.
Oh, actually, one second. You got to bounce, John.
Peace, guys. Awesome to spend a Tuesday evening with you. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
man,
Later, bud.
definitely.
Have fun, John.
I hate you. The bane of my. If it is a tiebreaker, I would have won Ultron. So there you go. Take it easy, guys.
Oh wow.
All right. Later, dude.
See ya.
Good seeing you, John.
Always. Man.
See you, man. That's funny. That's the only thing I don't. Let's see. 1 second. Cool. All right, so let's go back since it's an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go back. So Ultron, F that. Cash, you said Phoenix.
Yep.
Pudgy, you said Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Rashid, did you say one?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Nathan.
I'll take the statue with the appropriate chest size, please.
Oh, right there. Very good, sir.
She hasn't transformed, Nathan.
Phoenix.
That was good.
Ultron's like, I've been benching. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
And Eddie.
Damn. I don't know. Maybe Ultron. I think Ultron.
Oh man. All right, you guys. Freaking Phoenix takes the win for this one. So next up we got Apocalypse versus Cable. I don't care anymore. So
Wow.
no kidding. Cash, who do you got?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Pudgy.
I like Cable.
Cable.
Yep.
Rashid.
Apocalypse, of course.
Dang. Nathan.
Yes, to me it's a no-brainer. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. And
Sorry, Coach.
Money.
Apocalypse.
Thanks. All right, you guys. Next up, I picked the new Ghost Rider, the one on horse, versus Storm. This one's kind of weird, but Cash, who you got?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I can't vote for his own.
Do it.
Ghost Rider on horse. Gotta do it.
Pudgy.
Storm.
Rashid.
Storm.
Nathan.
That Storm was standard perfect.
Let me just leave it right here.
Wow.
Eddie.
This is another hard one. I think I'd go Ghost Rider.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really like that Storm.
Storm won this one, you guys. Dang, that's crazy. I really like this one too, to be honest.
I'm still trying to get that Storm, but I refuse to pay over $3,000 for that. I'm just not.
Yeah, yeah. You're not getting any lower than that right now.
Yeah.
So Magic for 2,200 today. It's local to me too.
Oh, Ethan, yeah. Good guy. I know Brenton's gonna like this one.
Oh man. I hate to see it.
So you got Hulk versus Magic, actually.
Oh man, that's a hard ball.
Yeah.
Cash.
Hawk transformation.
You son of a bitch.
Dang. Pudgy.
Hulk.
Rashid.
Oh man, that's
Come on,
a
Rashid. Come on, Rashid.
hard one.
Oh man.
Let me see. Click back to the Hulk again.
Yeah.
I got. You know, it's funny. I got both of these.
Shit.
You're gonna have to sell the one you don't.
Okay,
pick,
Rashid,
so
the house is on
choose
fire. You
wisely.
can only grab one. Which one you
Grab the
grabbing?
one that you could carry out.
Hulk transformation.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Hulk transformation.
All right.
All right, Nathan.
I'm going Magic on this one. You know, there's
Oh,
much less. There's less of her out there, much less of her out there, and it's really well
Yeah.
done. I've seen them both in person, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this up here for now, you guys. Eddie.
Man, you ain't even a Hulk fan anymore. That was 2 months ago, bro. Magic.
Sorry, Eddie. It's 3-2 Hulk. So Hulk takes this one. It's crazy. All right. Next up, we got Phoenix versus Apocalypse. All right, Cash. One sec. Phoenix versus Apocalypse. Who you got, Cash?
Phoenix.
Dang. Pudgy.
Phoenix.
Dang. Rashid.
Apocalypse.
Nathan.
Apocalypse.
What's up, Eddie?
Remember Cash when you chose Hulk? You son of a bitch. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Dang.
Oh man, like a scene from Goodfellas there, bro.
Rashid, you have that?
What, Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to see that in person. That thing is like tall and wide.
I haven't seen it yet either.
The weapon. That's the thing. The other picture with the weapons looks way better than this one. Like his the two cannons.
Yeah.
It's crazy on this.
You have to see it in person. I want to. It's
Yeah.
good.
All right, next up we got Storm versus Hulk.
All right, Brenton.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, Storm versus Hulk. Cash. If you guys want me to swap pictures, just let me know.
Storm.
Storm.
Yeah.
Pudgy.
Hulk.
Rashid.
Hulk.
For real?
Yup.
Eh.
Because I'll never have this piece. So F it.
Salty, man. Nathan.
Storm.
Oh, man.
Hey, Eddie.
Dang. Hey, Cash, remember when you picked... I'm sorry, man.
You can do it.
Hulk.
Hulk. Wow. All right, just really quick. I thought Phoenix was either going to win or Apocalypse. Oh, Apocalypse still there. Never mind. All right, man. So we got Apocalypse versus Hulk.
That's a fucking good one.
Yup, that is one.
We'll do reverse. Eddie.
What the? Probably Apocalypse.
No bias.
Apocalypse.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Now Cash can say, "Hey, Eddie."
Yeah. Nathan.
I'm gonna go Hulk on this one.
Damn.
Rashid.
Apocalypse.
Pudgy.
Hulk smash.
Ooh, you really.
So this is for the championship right here, son.
Hey, yo, Eddie.
Karma's
Shout
a
out
bitch.
Apocalypse, baby. Let's go Apocalypse.
Oh,
man.
there you go.
That's crazy, man.
Yo, Cash, are you gonna get Apocalypse?
Someone call Brenton. Make sure he's.
I want it, man. I want it. I might got one out there waiting for me.
That's
The chat
That's
the
a-
chat seems heavily Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 10 lines. Hulk easy, Hulk smash, Hulk. Get
Bunch
the
of
pockets out of here,
fanboys.
Hulk.
Hulk.
Hulk. I tried,
I haven't
people.
seen
I
I
tried.
haven't seen Brenton in like
Try-
One man, one vote.
every week. I think I'm in the multiverse with some of these decisions. Oh no!
Wow, you hate to see it.
That's funny. Man, those games always surprise me. Like it's just just look at the draw, right?
Yeah.
I should do Star Wars next.
Yeah,
I want to put
was
up.
just thinking that. Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta do a Star Wars one.
I gotta do Star Wars next. Some bus. That one you got
Oh,
next to
that'd be
you.
nice.
Shoot. Yeah. All right, you guys. Let's get into some pictures. There's a bunch of pictures, so let's get these over and done with. This is a masterpiece for me. What do you guys think?
I think it's really well done. I like
Did
it
it?
a lot.
Did they give out a price on this thing yet?
36.
It's up for sale
How mu-
already, right?
Yeah.
How does this
3600.
compare? How does this compare to the original, the sideshow Big Chap bust?
The life size one that they came out years ago.
Yeah.
I think probably the detail will probably outdo that bus. Because remember when they was reselling it on eBay, they was asking for like $2,500 to $3,000. But this may be bigger than the sideshow one.
They had two versions of that sideshow, did they not? Like
Yeah.
a brown and a black version.
Right. This one though, I don't know. I think does it make a version where the mouth is open up, or is just this right here?
Ooh, that would be nice.
I'm not too sure if it opens up, but I think Eddie, you were saying the smile is too perfect, right? Or the teeth is too perfect.
Yeah.
No, I
w-
think the teeth are good. That was
Oh.
Mark
I want
doing
to see slime dripping down.
Yep. Yeah.
Are the teeth too clean? That's arguable, but I don't see any slime, and that's iconic to the character in the movies.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this is Queen Studios or Infinity.
Queen Studios.
I guarantee you, once everybody buys this one, they're gonna make a life size of this guy.
Damn. Probably.
That's gonna be big as hell,
And people gonna buy it too.
man. I think it's good, man. I got an appreciation for Alien now after watching the first, second one. I didn't finish the third one yet, but after watching them, I got an appreciation. There was one part that did make me jump a little bit. I was like, oh shit, this is what they were scared of back in the day. Wasn't even born, man. Wasn't even born. But
this photo, that go back to the other photo. Yeah, that photo right there. I think yeah, this thing was gonna sell. Like he said though, they should put some saliva, like drool.
agreed.
Slime,
Yeah.
Yeah. You kinda
because
need that with
its
this one.
mouth is always secreting some type of slime or some.
Yep. Is this supposed to be the queen? I don't think so, right? Because of the crown. This
Nah.
isn't the queen. Yeah.
Now this is the warrior.
Okay. Okay. Well.
I'm sure they're gonna come out with the queen next. I'm sure.
Yeah, finally understand how the hell they got a dog one from watching the third one. I'm like, how the fuck they get an alien dog, man?
Didn't they have very jagged, much more jagged teeth in at least one of the films?
So that's what I thought so too. But it's
What,
kind of straight,
warrior?
but it's not as clean.
Nah, the warrior, they always, even with the toys, the warrior teeth was always like this.
It depends on the movie, Steve. There's a difference between them. There's a
Okay.
different design to the
Right.
teeth.
I do love the skull, like this translucent. They use it in here, and you can see the skull right here. That looks
Yeah.
perfect.
That's more of a throwback to the original.
That's what this is supposed to be, the original.
Oh, it is. I thought
Yeah.
for some reason I was thinking it was from the sequel. So this is the original. Okay.
Ripley.
Man, if they do a Ripley next, that'd be the best. Like a real life-size bust of Ripley, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. She a dope actor too. Actress rather.
Nah, you know what? I would take it better. I think she would be better if they put her in that freight loader that she
Yeah, that exosuit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they made like
Yeah.
a maquette. You
yeah.
know, I guess they're gonna use the
Ooh.
silicone, and they made her in that freight load. I think that would sell even better than a life size Buster Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah, they got the one from is it HCG or Elite?
Yeah, I heard.
And
Yeah,
there's no character in it. It's just the straight
by
up power
itself.
loader.
Yeah, by
It's
itself.
boring. It's kind of
But-
boring.
But just imagine they put a Ripley in that power loader. That
That'd be
people
sweet.
people gonna buy that. They definitely.
Hmm. Guy Anthony was sharing these pictures of his collection, and I kind of liked it. Like it's a little bit different with like the stands and everything. Some old pieces too.
oh, damn! I love that piece.
I think
Think,
Matt
yeah.
has this one, right? Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
there's an old one.
Old school. He's holding the lady.
Yeah.
Jane, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice.
He has all this too. It's crazy,
Oh,
man.
damn! He's got a ton of old pieces, huh?
A lot of ARH.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I love this hammer, I guess, down here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's quarter
Go-
scale or anything, but it still looks good.
Go back to that last picture for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you remember when that? What's her name? Artemis? Is that her name? The one that played in 300?
Oh,
Oh, this one?
Oh,
Yeah, that used to go for a lot
oh,
of
I didn't
money.
even
at that
see
point.
her. She
Yeah.
blended in
oh
with the
yeah.
horse.
I didn't
Do you-
either.
Do you remember she used to go for a lot of
Arminius.
money? Artemis?
Artemis, yeah.
Yeah, that piece used to go for money, man. I don't know how much she goes for now, but before she was going for some money.
This is all sideshow.
I think I forgot who did this one. I don't think Sasha. Yeah, I don't think that's Sasha.
No, because it pairs with that, whatever that horse statue is. I think.
Nah, she always came by herself.
Yeah,
Why
I
does
think she came by
the-
herself.
Why does the dress sculpt fit on the rock? Like it's shaped the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But you know what's funny? Look at this.
Oh, damn.
That's an awesome portrait. What were we saying, Rashid? But she what?
Nah, I just know that it was sold separately. So I mean, listen, I don't know how many 300 statues they did. Matter of fact, I think Gentle Giant did this.
Yeah, Rec Kanata says Gentle Giant.
Yeah, Gentle Giant did it. But she was going for, I like the movie, but I had no, I didn't really care for her to get the statue. But that piece was going for some money at one point.
Just keep going with the pictures. I'm stuck right here. There we go. Got the Thor, and here you go, Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Crazy,
a
right?
Vader.
talent, right? Dark talent.
It's got the
No,
horse.
that's Darth Malgus.
Not the chick next to Bane.
Oh, yeah, that's Darth Talon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Oh, it's a Gentle Giant bust, probably.
Yeah, it is a bust. You're right. It's a bust. It's a bust.
Damn,
Just
that
a
horse
bust.
piece is huge.
The
If
what?
It's that much bigger than the mall? The Nazgul, or
Oh, yeah, it is.
that shit is huge.
It's as tall as your
It's
You should put the blade on
That's
top.
crazy. That's fucking
Who's the
huge.
other Sith Lord? Rashid?
Darth
one?
Malgus.
Malgus? Okay.
Yeah. I had wanted the Darth Maul, the XM one, but there was so many people that had breakages. I just fell back.
You getting Iron Studios?
Nah, I'm passing on that one. I didn't like the face portraits on it.
I know. The base looks cool though.
Yeah.
I thought this was pretty cool. I've never seen this before.
I wonder if that's the one that Zach has. Is that the Chronicle Collectibles?
Please tell me that they cut his tail off and it's supposed to look like a little dodo bird.
Why? It looks like an ass blaster.
Jesus.
It looks like a chicken.
look like a stump.
Yeah.
You
Little
know.
nub.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
No,
It's
what'd
not
you
an
say?
appropriate viewing angle.
I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie. Believe it or not,
What?
I've never seen.
Nah,
it.
man.
I've only seen
We
the
gotta fix
first one.
that.
Gotta stop the stream right now. Play it. Do it live.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie. I swear to
Damn.
God.
You're missing out. The first one's the best,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one, so I'm almost with you, Doc.
Wow.
Hey, movie of the week, man.
Yeah.
You're done, Joe. You're done.
It holds up, man. You gotta watch it. It does hold up.
That was enough, Nathan. That's good.
Yep, you're done.
You're not done, man.
Read the book. Read the book, and yeah, I mean,
Go
if you
to
want,
3
the
and then
book's
you're
actually really good.
Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant.
He has these 300 pieces too. I thought Eddie would love this one right here.
Look at that.
Achilles.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for Infinity Studio. They're supposed to do an Achilles and Ragnar from Vikings, and every day I'm fucking looking at their posts. They haven't put shit out. They just put out that bus, that Terminator, and that's it. They've been working on a lot of busts, but they've had these announced for a long time. They just haven't shown any pics or anything.
Eddie, you into Quarter of the Day?
I was about to say that.
I
Shard.
never had.
That's what I figured with him like in Achilles. I'm surprised you don't like Quarter of the Day.
I appreciate the pieces, but like because they don't hold. I try to stay away from stuff that doesn't have any like nostalgia for me or anything.
Yeah.
Her other version is a little bit better, though. Shards.
Yeah, but it's like
This is a Fury something. I like the Immortal Trespassers a little better.
I do like the
middle
Core of
one?
the Dead.
The middle one is a Core of the Dead.
Yeah, it's a Core of the Dead piece.
Oh, I didn't know.
The first
She's-
Shard was nice though.
She's not dead though, right? She's the only human who gets to travel.
Shard,
between the worlds.
Shard is the only one human, but they made a Shard that was dead though. You know, they made a variant. Remember, she was a dead variant of the Shard. So.
Keep going. It's more Core of the Dead right here. I don't know what this is. Do you guys know?
That's
Which one?
That's ARH Thor.
Oh, ARH.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Azrael is slept on, man. That's a nice piece.
Azrael,
Right there. Yeah, he's a nut, man. That's what I like.
John Paul.
Yeah.
Core of the Dead right here. I love Core of the Dead, man.
Yeah, that's
Shard. I had that piece. That was a nice piece, man.
Yeah, that's a milk car right there. Nice one.
Who's on? Is the left Warcraft or something? Or
Yeah.
It's Lich King. Yeah.
Why does that piece go for so much?
No, Mark Newman. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
The first
I
one,
don't know.
that first one was going for a lot of money, and then I guess I don't know how much this one goes for, but this character goes for. He's like popular.
And so does the sword. Apparently, they make like a life-size sword. It's official like Blizzard product, and that thing is insanely expensive as well.
Did you
just
see
the character? I guess.
Did you see when Steve Wayne made a life-size statue of him?
What?
No.
wow,
He
I haven't
did-
seen that.
life size. Huh?
Yeah, he did a It was for like a promotion for a video game, and he did like he said with the sword. It was a life-size statue of that character.
One day. And then going back to yeah, Anthony sent me a bunch of pictures. Thank you, Anthony. Like awesome collection, man.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, nice. Wow,
Curated.
real nice.
I like curated collections like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. And then we got art, of course. Got his what is this one? It's the Dark Metal
Death-
Superman.
Death metal.
Death
Death
Metal.
Metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got this one too. I love this one, man. This one.
I love that Superman. If I had space for everything, I'd get that Superman. I don't like the cape. 'Cause I don't want to mix media cape, but it's whatever.
Are you reading those books, Eddie?
No, I haven't. I need to read them, but I haven't read any.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into it yet,
I-
but yeah, I'll follow up on it.
Poor Terry.
I know,
I
man.
know,
That's
man.
Every time I
I heard
see it,
you-
that's all I think about.
Yeah, me too. You hate to see it.
Keep your head up, Terry.
they'll all get there the same day. That's funny.
I like the skulls on the shoulders. I like that
Yeah,
red,
I
that
was looking at
metallic
that
red on
too.
there.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Someone was saying, like, why does this guy need why does he need armor at all? You know,
Yeah.
it's just for the aesthetic, though. You know,
It's a little over the top.
It looks like a Mad Max, like a
Fury
Mad Max
Road.
type of design. That's why.
hell yeah.
He's evil. I guess they achieved what they sought out to.
I was worried that this one, the gray, I mean the black part was going to be grayish black. It was going to be matted, but after seeing these pictures, it's definitely it stands out. I love like the texture and the gloss they used on it. It's popping.
Mm.
The only thing I don't like, I know another collector pointed this out, is this emblem. I wish this emblem was like the same material they use as the guards or whatever.
Or maybe
Like a
the emblem
brighter
should
green.
maybe the emblem should be able to light up.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I hope it does. That'd be a nice touch. I don't know if it does though, but that'd be cool. Oh, and this one's getting to people's hands. Did you guys see this one? The Fabric Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys aren't liking
does
it?
I mean,
That's-
it's cool, but it's too fucking big.
Now you know what it is.
That's what she
When they
said.
made that, I'm kind of feeling the
I like that.
Batman that stands over the penguin now. I'm kind of feeling that.
Yeah.
The seam
This comes
line
like-
on those cows don't bug you guys? Go back.
Let's see.
That seam line doesn't bug you guys?
Are you talking about this right here?
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah. it
Honestly, I
kinda
didn't
does.
notice. till
Pudgy's
you
has that
pointed
one
it
too.
out.
The Batcave I never noticed that until we unboxed it yesterday, and I was like, damn, he's got a big ass seam around his neck.
Nathan, I think because of you, we should adopt a new acronym: TFB. Too fucking big. What's the TFB on this statue? It's at a 9.5 right there.
I thought hard about purchasing this, and
Yes.
I came close to it a couple of times, and I kept resorting back to my measurement. Like, so I have these giant
Yeah.
PAX units, right? And you were talking earlier about how a lot of shelving limits you so much on depth. Well, these things happen to be 22 inches deep, which should normally be more than adequate.
You would think that's enough, right?
Normally, and I can adjust the height of the shelf to fit it height wise, but it's not deep enough. This thing is like 2.5 feet deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
It's absurd.
Same with the bat cycle, the White Knight bat cycle. I didn't get that just because of size alone.
Yeah, you should see the cape on that. I mean, that thing is huge too, man. So
Look at
It
that.
just doesn't fit. Doesn't
That's
fit.
the,
41 inches tall.
the Hush
Wow.
one is better than the Fabok one, I think. I don't like the cape on the Fabok one.
yeah, well, it's from a comic book, so that's
Yeah.
probably
If you see the cover,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
it's
It's
right.
It's
At,
accurate.
accurate. It's just-
I kind of like the Batman where he's standing over the penguin. It's supposed to be like a two piece. You put it together,
Mm.
He's
I
standing
like
over the building.
yeah, I like that one too.
It's different. I mean, this is different too. It's just too fucking big.
TFB.
I might pick up one of the busts though if they sell them separate. I may very well buy one of those. I like those. They're great for a desktop.
It's an impressive piece, though. It's nice.
I think there's a lot of shit fucked up with that one. I think people just don't talk about that shit. That
The-
the smoke on the front
speak,
looks. The smoke on the front doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. The bat hanging off of it doesn't look good. Like,
Yeah, Yeah, that looks kind of tacked
The-
on right there.
The rooftop looks like forced perspective, and it's not supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be a normal rooftop. I don't know. That piece is
Also,
overhyped to me.
I don't really care for either of those bat emblems. I don't like the modern one, and I don't really care for the one that looks like Batman Inc. It's a little bit of a '89 throwback, but it's much more Batman Incorporated than that, and I don't like
Yes.
Ooh, Mark, you're about to fight somebody.
That's okay. Mark wears glasses. He needs to clean those.
Jesus.
Well, the,
Oh, wait a minute. You were agreeing with him now.
I thought he said Hush.
He said better presents
presents
from Hush.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which is
You're right.
in
I
your
take it back.
passion. Yeah.
I take it back, Mark. My
that,
bad.
that other statue, that's Hush, right? Aren't they coming out with Batman sitting down, a tactical one where he's like in the back?
Allegedly. Which I
Yeah.
think is, they said it's a quarter scale, though.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were about to say sitting down on the toilet.
People will buy it.
I want to. You're right.
on
I
the other
collect only
throne.
Batman, but I don't have a Batman sitting on the throne statue. I don't have one.
That tactical one, it looked beautiful. Not in the bat bowl.
Would you go with that tactical one over that Queen one?
I'm not getting either. I actually don't like either one of them.
Oh, okay.
Matt says he digs it a lot. Let's say yes. Out of all the people, right?
Too soon, man.
Oh my god. Oh shit. It shouldn't matter, Matt.
Yeah. Here's a side picture I forgot to show you guys. It looks good right here, I think. A lot of people people in the forums were saying if you compare the texture from this one to this one's still like loading. Like there's no texture on this Batman.
It's still loading.
But
Like it hasn't downloaded completely.
The Hush one is like super textured though.
Yeah,
Like-
see that?
Yeah, but if you really into like Batman and you like collecting those comic books like that, you're gonna want this piece. You know.
Yeah. This is an
They
iconic
didn't.
scene.
They didn't use any of the hash marks that they did on the Hush, right?
I thought I saw some. Yes.
No, I don't think
No, I
so.
don't think so.
No.
No.
Not here. No, let's just stretch. Never mind. That's how my abs look like too.
It's well done. I just. No, thank you.
I think people started forgetting about this piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
What? It's supposed to come out 2 years ago? Or no, it got announced 2 years ago, or was it last
It's-
year?
November, December of 20 is when they went up for PO. It was late.
Has it been that long?
Yep.
And you know, then they come out with more Batman. So when they came out with the Penguin and the Batman over the
Yeah.
Penguin,
That one.
that's another
Yeah.
Batman that you look at. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Going on. John's he has a show every Friday and fun nights, man. 11 p.m. every Friday, and good guy right here.
Good group of guys.
Yeah. I'm slacking with my clips today. But yeah, Collectors Club on Collecting Weekly. If you guys could stop by, check him out. Really funny guy.
Funny how.
Yeah. I need to get that clip too. David showed us his pictures, and this guy, it's crazy, man.
This looks nice.
I do like the mixture of omnibuses, books, and everything, and
Yeah.
it's like gives a better presence to it.
Do you normally manage your own clips, Steve?
Yeah, I managed the whole thing.
I know sometimes people dole that out.
You need a sound engineer, Chief.
Yeah.
That would be a great clip, though, the Joe Pesci clip.
Yeah.
Every time someone says funny.
Funny how.
Well,
That's why I'm here. I'm the
Yeah, we got
machine. Don't worry
Pudgy.
about it.
Yeah.
touche.
Yeah, this looks good. Proper total geek ratio.
Yeah.
Divided.
Yeah, this is he was on Cash's show the other night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is your most recent episode. This is his collection.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this
David's
DC Marvel?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I haven't gotten to
Nice.
see this yet.
DC Marvel, yeah.
Very nice.
Good show. Great handlebar mustache.
Eddie, what's up, man? You got your
I know,
tweeter
Eddie.
head Superman you've been looking for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. I finally put out a video. I had Joe number 2
Oh.
message commented on there, and he was like, "Just when I thought the channel was dead." Yeah, it was cool, man. I thought I'd put out a little review. That's why I got the mall out here. I think I'm gonna do one on the mall because I never.
I hope it's a good review because I still have it in the box if I need to return it.
Oh, that's a great review, man.
Okay.
I love this piece, man.
Good. Okay. I'll open
Yeah,
it. Then.
it's a cool piece, man. I think it was really well done. So
It looks good.
You said
man.
you said you weren't liking like the long hair, right?
yeah, because I was telling Pudgy before I had got it in, like the long hair was the one that I had planned to use, but then in hand, I think the short hair is just more well done. Like, and it might be on my copy, but the eyes look better painted on the short hair, and then but the heat vision for the long hair looks good. So
Was that the exclusive portrait? The heat vision?
yeah, the two
Yeah.
heat visions, the short hair and the long hair is the exclusive. But I think it
Is
was
this
really
EX or
well done and
bust?
everything. I wish it had the bust to the display.
No. Is it EX or bust?
Oh, for me it was. For me,
Yeah.
like just
Because
because I
of the
wanted.
heat vision.
I don't know if it is.
Because I
a
got the
bust or
regular.
not. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bust or
I-
not because I'm probably gonna keep that main portrait on there
Hmm.
for a while anyway. But it's nice to switch them out.
Congrats, guys.
It's an EX or bust because of the ES. You gotta have a lower ES, guys.
Ah, yeah, okay.
The ES.
You gotta have that lower ES so you can display that piece you don't really want, or you gotta have that low ES so you can leave that extra piece in the box, which is it.
ES.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
There he is.
Yeah.
You gotta. ES is like that Thanos meme from Endgame. Like, where did that lead you?
Oh,
Back to me. You're right.
it's funny because I pulled up my phone and it's a like new video from Made Media, and I was like, nah, this must be old, like whatever.
You hate to see it, man.
So I
YouTube
skipped it.
old-
I refreshed and I was like, oh shit, like he.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up some more reviews of the pieces I have and stuff I have coming in. So,
Yeah, you edited the crap out of it too, man. It was good.
oh, thanks, appreciate it.
Most definitely. So I saw this picture and I was like, this looks badass. But then like this picture ruins this piece for me because all I see now is let me show you guys. The seam lines. It's like killing me.
Oh, damn.
It's like all over the place.
Can you swap out the bust on these or?
The head swaps
Yep.
out? I thought it was just the.
Yeah.
No, torso. Yeah, torso. The torso
you
is
see
the
the
swap
seam line?
out.
The seam
Right, but
line's
so that
crazy.
the seam line the seam line he's showing at the neck is not a seam line. It must be for the costume.
I don't know why that would be there if there's not a head swap out. Because I mean, you're
Yeah.
taking the torso out, so
It's
that's
a torso swap.
right there. Right there.
I
Look at
mean,
that.
unless that's how they want his costume to be.
I think
Even
that's the way
in the
costume-
6 scale, it's bad.
Damn. I was thinking about that one.
Yeah, but
for
it's
the-
not a.
for the 1/6 line.
Is this
But now-
XM?
But it's
Yeah,
not a seam line.
XM, yeah.
Wow.
You expected better, Rashid? I was playing.
Damn.
I mean, they did it. Their dark side came out great, man.
Yeah.
The 1/6,
Yeah.
Oh, you see what Walton said? Says, is it X and battle damage?
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember.
Wow.
Yeah,
If they're forced to make the sculpt removable on the 1/6 scale, what would be the alternative to the seam line? Because it's a skin tight suit. I just don't know how else or how
Yeah,
they
but-
would hide that.
The sculpt doesn't remove.
Only on the 1/6 scale, assuming that they had no other choice but to make it a removable sculpt, how could they have better hidden the seam?
The only best way you can do it is basically with like you said, no, just a torso, no head change.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because look how many times everybody did a Hulk, and they had a head change on pause, but a head change on the Hulk. So they
Yeah.
they they did a torso instead.
Yeah.
Put some beads on it, man.
Hmm.
Pause. Um, yeah, it's crazy. But I don't know how he got this picture though, too. Like he must have been at XM or something because he has everything.
That's a
Yeah.
cool picture.
Yo, did you guys ever see that movie? The animation movie, the Arkham. I mean, what's the name of that group? The with Harley Quinn, where they
Birds
had
of Prey.
no, not Birds of Prey.
Suicide Squad?
Oh, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, when they had to fight this guy.
No. I don't
Reverse
see
Flash or Flash?
No, Reverse Flash. The Hell to Pay. That was the name of the movie. Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
No, I haven't.
It's not Flashpoint.
No, it's I don't want to tell you too much, but it's the animated, and it's the Suicide Squad is fighting. Got to deal with him.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. But man, this one I thought was like literally Arnold stepping in, going like, "Hey, like let's play a joke on these guys."
Come on, stop it.
Yeah, I was hoping Phoenix would be here to do the accent, but
That looks great. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Spot on.
man, like I'm gonna show you a bunch of pictures, but all these real life ones, movie ones, whatever, like it's always like 95% there. As soon as you change the angle, it's horrible. But look at this thing. They got the wrinkles, they got the eyes. I was like, God damn, they didn't miss anything here. Scary.
Good.
They got the ear.
Like Mike Tyson bit it off.
Chomped on. Yeah. Yeah, chomped.
Wow.
So it's funny. I got this
Wow.
picture from Facebook, and they smudged this one. They were like too graphic to show, and I was like, oh, what?
Good
the-"
Lord.
But
Okay.
that's not.
Yeah. His skull's open. That's okay.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah. It's not.
But you guys see like there's like little strands of black hairs everywhere too with the gray hairs. It's
Yeah, man, that's salt and pepper.
Wow.
I'm going through that phase right now.
Platinum.
I
My grandpa
mean-
says platinum.
The way they built this piece is nice. It's just I can't mess with that silicone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't done any kind of maintenance to the one piece I have with silicone, and I'm not that worried about it. I
No,
just
but
figured
I saw at the Comic Con. What do they have it? They had the Loki bus. If you look, I forgot who's. I don't know if it's Batman statue collector, but if you look closely to the right, the face side, some of the skin had came off. If you look closely,
Um,
that
wow.
happened to the Affleck to a couple people. It never happened to mine, but yeah, the adhesive was no good, I guess, in that case.
Hmm.
That's crazy. There's actually someone who chimed in. If you have like 45 seconds schedule, I could read this to you real quick.
Yeah. I'll put this down for a second.
Okay, so it says, good evening, Cash, longtime watcher of your channel and casuals. Anyway, I wanted to reach out and just let you know I'm a physician, and the majority of my job is educating future doctors. With that, I have had to maintain and purchase mainly silicone models for education. This medical grade silicone is what they are using on the newer expensive statues. I'm not really into social media or YouTube guys, so I wouldn't do this on camera. But you or your group have any questions on the longevity, care, or some horror stories on how to ruin the silicone, you can hit me up on this email and I'm happy to answer anything. As a teaser, one of our full body models is full silicone from scalp to toes with hair, toenails, even real veins and arteries built in. We didn't know until it was too late, but the oil on hands over time will disintegrate the silicone. The model cost our med schools almost $22,000, and after 6 years of being touched by students and residents, we've had to sell off the parts to get new ones. Do not touch silicones with bare hands from a medical professional. This email is already crazy long, but if anyone is interested with questions, I'd be happy to answer. I forgot, just way you pulling this up, I forgot this guy has been, he emailed me, wanted to reach out to both of us. So
That's
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
So,
And that's
so
from
no
that's
fe-
coming from a doctor, so
So,
take his
so
word.
no feeling up the future silicone scarlet when I get it.
Don't tell me what to do with my money, right?
Hey, it's like the movie with Diddy. I'm mind fucking you right now.
Yeah, but that stuff is mad delicate. They say you can't touch it with your hands. Like you got to put gloves on. I guess then it's a little too much for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love this.
'Cause, somebody will come to your house and say, and they'll touch your shit, and you'll probably flip out.
Yeah. So David, if you're watching, thanks for hitting us up, man.
David, tell
David,
tell your students, David, they should be wearing gloves. What kind of barbaric medicine are you practicing? Barehanded medicine? What is this? I gotta wear a mask when I sit in the office to wait.
Joe, he's not a
Put your clothes on.
proctologist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say Pudgy's getting flashbacks.
See it.
A little fresh.
That's Futurama, not flashbacks. That's in the future. It'll be your future too if you're lucky.
Jesus.
God.
Put that evil on me, Ricky.
If you're lucky and live a long life, you get to look forward to a proctology exam.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
What's the price on this one right here?
4,000.
4,100.
But Rashid, it looks good, right?
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, like I said, I would be, on stuff like this, but I refuse to deal with the silicone, unfortunately. But I love the detail. I love the base, the arm.
I would personally track down the T2 bus from Queen Studios if I was after one of these. It would have to be T2 or nothing.
T2 is
I think
my
that one's
favorite
impossible.
version.
I don't know if anybody's ever shown that one.
I've seen a few. It doesn't happen often, and they're typically over $4,000, but they occasionally pop up.
Oh well, if it's the same, this is 4,000. So
Oh, did you guys see that? Like the eye is like a real eye, but then
Oh,
like,
stuff.
goes, or is that a swappable eye?
I don't know.
Nah,
Unless
that-
they
that-
just Photoshop. I
No,
hope they
that's
were
probably
Photoshop.
no, that's probably the eye. It probably lights up because my Medusa from ECC it does the same thing. Once you light it up, it light up just like that.
Dang, Rashid.
Eddie, that 4,000 on the T2 is like 1,500 over retail though, and that's like at the low end, $4,000.
but if you
And there's
do
no
that, like you
arms.
were saying with that other, how you have to justify it, like if you're choosing between this and that, people are gonna pay
the one you
for
want.
a T2 version. Yeah.
And then how much is shipping for this thing?
Oh man.
So the price is 4,000. Then how much is
Another-
shipping?
At
I
least-
mean, I
At least
just
six.
spent almost $900 on shipping a bust,
Yeah.
and it was not this big. So, good luck.
it's gonna be.
Congratulations to those who are getting this.
So let's just say maybe shipping might be maybe like 600-700. Then you gotta remember, don't forget that you gotta pay taxes on this thing. You almost paying like $5,000 for this.
Yeah, you got deep pockets if you're looking at this to begin with.
Yep.
Do it. I think if you're a Terminator fan, this is something to pick up.
Yeah.
I don't think the stage in the franchise matters if you're a fan of Arnold. If you're a fan of his version of the T, yeah, like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I know someone that's going to be getting this.
Yeah.
Our dental friend. I bet he'll
Oh,
get
is
it.
he?
Yeah.
I'm sure he will. Yeah.
This is the
Looks
picture.
great. That looks
this
great,
is
yeah.
it right here.
That
Someone was
looks
saying,
real.
can't wait for the production ones. I think that was Mark.
Yeah.
Infinity
I wonder-
does knock them all out of the park, though, right? Like usually.
I wonder if you
Yeah.
compose his fingers.
think so.
I haven't given the bird to people as they walk in my room.
I'd be doing the rocker,
Oh wow.
not the shocker, Cash. The rocker.
It's scary good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jimmy got his Punisher. Jimmy's been getting like piece after piece,
Hey, shout
man.
out Jimmy, man.
Busy guy.
Nice.
It's the best one.
That's it. I love that one.
Like the swap outs.
Yeah.
And I think this is like the best pairing right here. This looks good.
Mhm.
This is Iron Studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Dang.
Yep.
You know, at first
Freaking-
I like the
Legacy
Sasha
replica.
Comic Cat better than this, but I like this one better.
Yeah, no.
Well, the
I was
comic
gonna
book
say,
is-
I remember some old episodes of DCX where Rashid, you and Rodney would talk about this, and it was one of you that didn't care for it, and I was trying to remember who it was. and I guess
that was
I guess
Rodney.
it was you.
That was
Okay.
right.
So,
I-
all right,
Never could understand why a Punisher fan such as him
Yeah.
could not
Yeah,
like
he did.
that Punisher.
Really, he didn't care for this piece.
No,
No.
not the piece. He didn't like the
The sideshow one.
Oliver.
Oh, the Olivetti one. Gotcha.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Like, how could you not like that one? You may not like the art in the comic book, but the piece
Right.
itself was crazy.
Right.
Miss.
I always liked that piece as well, but when this came out, that totally left my mind. I got this one. I love it.
Congrats, Jimmy. I'm sure this is awesome. I love this pairing right here, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
Iron
They got this
Studios.
design from Jim Lee's War Journal. Right? I mean, War Report, right? War Journal, something like that. Is that the comic book?
It's I don't even know exactly which design. I mean, it's later year because he doesn't have the silly ass white boots. You know, I would say it reminds me a little bit of oh gosh, Garth Ennis' writing. I forget the artist, Steve Dillon.
It's a small footprint on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's that's what I love about it too. It's concise.
Great statue.
It doesn't need a whole rooftop to show you he's on a rooftop.
It's better with
I get the idea. I don't need the entire roof.
Red Canada says, yeah, Punisher War Journal.
War Journal.
Thanks, man. I've never heard of this company, Penguin Toys, but they announced this one. And I honestly thought it was like, oh man, they're gonna come out with a new movie, or they're gonna come out with a new thing. Like I wasn't thinking this was a statue until Jesus.
I think they do a lot of anime stuff, don't they? Big one. I might be wrong, but
Penguin Toys.
What scale is this? You know,
that's life size.
Life size.
Oh yes, sir. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
And I think the ES is only 99.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Is this a TFB, Nathan? Too fucking big? Or what?
So I'll tell you, Joe. When I first saw it, I said that's great, and I actually just bought a Killing Joke first edition recently, and loved the book. You know, I read it a long time ago, but I have read it many times since, and I'll always go back to it. If it didn't have the arms attached, I could see myself getting in it. But then again, the arms and that pose are iconic.
That's that's the pose. Yeah.
So I don't know. I want to see the price. I don't think I'd be able to make the space for it, but it's something I would consider.
Yeah,
but probably not. Probably not.
Now,
it was amazing.
What do you think compared to this? I mean, I know this is the Killing Joke, but compared to the Sideshow original life-size bust Joker,
I really like that one too. If I had to choose between the two, I'd get the Sideshow.
Right.
I would rather have the Sideshow, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I like that better.
if you are a when I say a comic book guy, I mean somebody who really follows the material, you'll love this. If you're not, somebody walks in your room and they'll be like, "Oh, Joker, take with a camera." Okay, like the significance won't hit the casual person, the casual fan. You got to be really into the source material.
It's just too bulky, man. It's too bulky.
Yeah, but they stay true to the comic book, though. I mean,
Absolutely, no, it's
they
on
figured
point.
out, like the camera and everything, the way he's positioned, like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit.
I have this exact sculpt, but about 12 inches. That's all.
You want to guess
Sometimes
price
that's-
on this?
that's all that matters, right, Eddie?
That's it. What, the 12 inches or having it? Which is it?
Are we
I just
guessing
saw him
price?
playing around with CC the other day. That was funny.
Jesus.
Oh, took it like a champ.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say 3,800 on this.
Mm.
37.99. Yeah. No silicone, but it's elaborate, and there's going to be a lot of packaging required for this.
I think
Big
20,
box.
I think about 20, 25.
25. Wow.
Just like he said, there's no silicone.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
polystone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Might even be less than that.
But edition size of 99, so it's gonna drive
Oh,
up the
yeah.
price.
Okay.
If you compare it to the Infinity Studios Batfleck, there is very minimal silicone on that, but it's a full torso with arms, and that was priced at what mid 2000s, wasn't it? Retail like 2,400, 2,500.
I think so.
But I'd say minimum 3,000 on this. But I'm gonna say closer to 4.
And then honestly, there's some people that may not be into the Killing Joke type looking Joker. You know, they may want to go for the Heath Ledger, that the Queen Studios Heath Ledger instead.
They got
I love-
enough Heath Ledger choices.
I love that they brought this back with the three
Too
Jokers.
many.
I love the base too. It's like part of the story, like the circus and the train tracks. They
Yeah,
took them in. It's really cool.
that looks on point.
But Cash, talking about your interview a little bit ago, how did this? I haven't caught up on this one. I did see a little bit when you cut out for a little bit, and I'm like, man, I'm professional. No, but how did it go, man?
Yeah, man. You know that damn connection, man. No, honestly, it was cool, man. This is a really cool guy, and it's funny talking about the list and everything in his collection, the rankings, this villain, that villain. But it's always cool getting people to come on and talk whatever their hobby is, a little backstory and stuff. Like the conversations literally can go anywhere. It could be as short as 75 minutes, as long as 2 hours. And it's always fun, man. Just like I said, talk about whatever, man. Like sometimes we'll like a couple collectors will get on there and we'll talk about food and stuff that they ate, when they're in the military and different things. Or, shout out King, we'll talk about chasing down the UPS guy and stuff. Like, so this segment is always cool, man.
You gotta get Rashid, man.
Dude, I just hit up Rashid. I'm trying to get Rashid next, man.
Ask him right now on the spot, man.
He's a
I already asked.
Oh, my gosh.
He said I gotta purchase something in order to come on the show. And I'm like, come on, man.
Oh shit.
Nah, cool, man. I'll definitely catch up on this one, though. I saw this one too, man. I saw Arcade One Up did Marvel vs. Capcom recently. I was like, now they got Blitz. Blitz is awesome.
Yeah, man. I put up my arcade room, and they blasted my arcade room all on their Instagram channel. I'm like, wow, they even asked me, but I didn't care, of course. I'm just like, wow.
Oh,
that was
really?
cool, man. Yeah. I didn't know that they did it. Yeah, I seen like Jim was liking it and stuff. Like, that's what's up, man.
Nice. And Rashid, this guy has never seen it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me clarify this. So a milk car hits me up, right? And he's like, bro, like he's talking to me about, he's like, yo, I'm working on some Predator stuff, and I've done all these alien stuff. It's like, you gotta watch the films. And I remember, like, me and you was talking about it too. And so I'm like, all right, fine, I'll watch the film. So I watched the first one and the second one. Amazing so far, man. I gotta watch 3 and 4, but the second one so far is my favorite from those first two, though, because it's just a lot more action and it's more like into it. But
and there's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Yeah.
Talk about Alien.
Aliens, yeah.
You mean to tell me you just see an alien now?
Well, hold on. I had this Blu-ray for like 5 years. I had it for 5 years.
Park? You can't be judging people, bro. You gotta,
go
watch Jurassic Park.
I'm trying to figure out how come you starting so late with so many movies. Star Wars.
Darth, Cash is like the Captain America of geekdom. He was frozen under ice, and he just thought out into a world of movies from 30 years ago. And he carries a little book that says aliens. Got to see that. Got to check out the Beatles. Okay. Got to look up Elvis. Okay.
Pudgy, he cannot be deemed any type of geek or nerd if he has not seen Star Wars. If he's seeing Star Wars for right now in 2022, he is not a geek. If he is watching Alien,
bro, I'm the Predator guy.
That's why y'all call him the Apprentice. He's the Apprentice.
Wait. When did you see Predator? Cash?
I was sitting on my grandpa's chair, bro.
Wednesday?
What year?
Wednesday. I don't know the year, man. Only 90s, sometime in the 90s, man.
I'm trying to figure out why you seeing these movies so late. You know what I'm saying? Predator came out in the 80s.
Well, he wasn't born.
Well, he wasn't born yet. So.
Wasn't born yet? Oh, man.
But that's no excuse.
Let me tell you something. I seen space movies. What's a space movie from in the 60s? No, in the 70s. All right, The Black Hole. You know?
Never heard of it.
That's never heard of it. But I still watch The Black Hole. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you, bro.
Aiden. The crazy thing about that farm, Aiden, that's the first time I watched Men in Black, man. So shout out to the farm. Yeah, man.
Man.
You know, it is to me, the younger the folks are, they have so many more things at their disposal. Okay, when I was younger, only a few channels. You know what I mean? Not that movies didn't come out streaming and this and that, but you're bombarded with so much stuff now.
They don't remember WHT. Remember WHT?
Let Go Home Theater. Oh my God, I think of that in forever. That stupid ass box. But they have so many things now that they could easily not see shit. Never mind shit that came out in the past. While we saw so much, we share a lot of the same memories because we didn't have that many alternatives.
Right. Hey, I will say this though. I think the hobby itself, no different than the books, the omnibus, the masterworks. The hobby itself is really the thing that's making me like go back and check these things out, from the statues or just people creating the stuff or whatever. So cool.
Yeah, it's all in good fun, Cash.
Oh yeah, all good, man.
Just thinking, Joe, I had 3 TV channels in the early 80s.
Right. Yeah.
Where I was living at the time.
Wow. What was that? News?
No.
No, one was just the weather 24/7.
And yo, Cash, and they also had on the news right before the news came on. I don't know where Pudgy live at, but they would say it's 10 p.m.
Do you know where your children are?
What the hell? That sounds creepy as a hell, man.
Yeah, that was Channel 5.
Let me tell you something. It was more.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Yeah, if your kids is out after 10 o'clock at night,
he's up to no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what? The next day you hear murders.
Oh, this is getting dark, man.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I feel
Channel
safe
5.
in the 90s, man. I feel safe in the 90s. Oh man.
You were safe because your parents who grew up getting paranoid from watching shit like that as we grew up. Like, get your ass home. Don't you know nothing good happens after 10 o'clock?
I like what this guy did. He got all 3 of the portraits and took a picture of the portraits, like straight on. Badass,
See,
man.
even he's using gloves. The doctor wasn't using gloves. For,
Oh,
Polly's done too. That's funny.
But when they're gonna come out with the one I really want to see is the Grim Knight. That's what I really want to see.
they did.
Yeah, I
They
think
did
that's
do
out
the
already.
Grim Knight. They did do the
It's
Grim Knight.
shipping now. It
No, I'm
just started
saying,
shipping.
like, yeah, I haven't seen nobody it's in hand, the Grim Knight in hand.
It's only in Asia right now. I think there's 1 or 2 people in Asia that have posted pics, and that's been it.
Oh, okay.
You see that comment Pudgy Matt just dropped?
Pudgy, Jesus. and you drove me to his house to meet him.
Wow.
Oh wow, yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, but
Oh, talking about Matt. Look at this. This
they,
is Matt and the Silver Surfer, man. This is a badass piece. This is a Bowen
Yeah.
one.
Absolutely.
$1,000. You could get this probably for $1,000 right now.
The Hennessy or the Bowen?
Oh wow.
I mean,
Oh my God.
but all the Silver Surface and custom statues, this one still goes for a lot of money.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
There's a Bowen 1/6 scale. Still, I saw one for 1,400 the other day, and it sold.
Is this the one? Is this the Bowen statue that's worth the most out of all the Bowens? Would you say?
It's up there if it's not the.
It's not the yeah. There's other ones. There's definitely other ones. There's a Batman Bowen made I've seen recently that's going for good money.
Wow.
But yeah, it's funny that you bring that up because a lot of the Bowens are starting to go up in price, like a lot. Like luckily I kept a couple and they're all going up in price. So it's
What scale would you say Bowens are? 6 scale?
they're 6 scale, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And the cool thing about Bowen, that guy Randy Bowen, he made everything.
Mhm.
Side characters, backup characters, like all like primary characters and everything.
He did them all museum pose, very small base.
Yeah.
What a
For the
great
most part,
line!
Yeah.
What a great line!
And
He's
someone
only
at
that guy.
Sideshow was like, "This idiot, you could just do Batman."
I only,
Just get the Batman license. It's like printing money.
Yeah, they'll
true.
get my money.
I only have one Bowen. I was surprised he did it. He did Grendel Prime. I don't know if any of you guys know.
I know Grendel.
Right. He
I
did.
remember this.
He did Grendel Prime. I was surprised that he did that statue.
I never read those books, and at the same time, that was when Sandman was first in its original run too. I think.
Yeah,
And then that was
Grendel's-
like mid-90s.
Yeah, Grendel's a little bugged out. I'm surprised though. I'm hoping XM will do a pit. That would be, the size of like the size of Hulk transformation. If they would do a pit that size, that would be crazy, man.
I know someone who would be very happy with that.
But a pit,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
our boy Luke. That's his favorite character, is it not?
yeah.
So time to get into some memes, spice it up a little bit. Please, my son, he's very sick. And this made me laugh so hard for some reason. I don't know why. But when you're 47 years old and you pick up a stick, you become Conan.
Oh, this is Matt.
This is Matt.
It's
Oh,
I tried to do that the other day.
Is he still here? I hope he's not here. This is for Eddie, actually. No solicitation
Wow,
except
that's
Tamale
racist.
Lady. It's true. When you accidentally catch your little Hulkster in your zipper.
Oh, you hate to see it, man.
Don't get the freak about the beans.
Wow.
You know the crazy thing
Everybody's
about this? I literally can had like a flashback to the exact date and age, everything when this and happened. Like I can tell you, man.
Hulkster got
Jesus.
tucked.
Oh,
He
bro,
was,
it was a dinosaur onesie, man. Not even gonna lie, man. Not even
He
gonna
was
lie.
uncircumcised before that, but now he's Catholic.
Oh wow.
Now you are.
Oh man. Why do I say
Yes.
medium rare steak?
Yeah, this is so true.
Oh, man.
My mom praying I get home safe. Me and the homies at 3 a.m. Good times. This is me meal prepping shit too easy.
Burger King Papa.
I'll let you borrow this one, Eddie.
Oh, man.
Popeyes and Burger
That's
King.
a good one.
Yeah.
He ain't getting much though. There's only ones in there. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Meal preps, huh? That's for the fries, you know. Bacon and eggs wrapped in a pancake. Ghettoest shit I've ever seen. I'll take 6 respectfully.
Yeah.
Basically a McGriddle.
Oh, wow.
Big screen TV when you were younger versus a big screen
Yeah.
TV today.
Yeah.
I remember my uncle going like, "We got the new 55-inch. Like, let's go to his house." You know,
Yeah.
When you had
Take
that
like 2
TV
minutes to power on.
when you had that TV, you was a millionaire.
You was
Yeah,
balling.
Man.
Yeah,
Big ball.
Yeah.
You had that, and you had the satellite dish in the backyard, which, by the way, was like 15 feet across.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember my uncle being like, "If it's not heavy, it's not worth it."
Shit.
I went on a youth backpacking trip. I asked one of the teens what music he was listening to. He said some classic rock. I assumed he meant Led Zeppelin or something, but then he listed off Blink-182,
Oh, shit.
Coldplay, and suddenly it felt like I came to America on a Mayflower.
Oh my god.
This one made me feel. Oh yeah, this was for Buck. 129. You know, the Arizona tees.
Yeah,
Didn't they
99
used to
cents
put-
forever.
Didn't they used to put 99-cent on the actual can?
On the can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took that off though.
They ran out of them.
Those-
I
Well,
saw
this is
that
the
recently
logo.
too.
Look when you go to a 99-cent store now. Nothing's 99 cents.
Let the 99 cent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dollar General. Yeah.
My girl would ask her to keep me alive in COD while I use the bathroom. Man, I was playing the other day, and the way people are speaking to each other,
To sewer.
it's crazy,
The
man.
fucking sewer.
It's something else. I was like, what's going on?
So
So I
one day,
stick to Elden Ring.
one time
Wow.
I was playing one of them games, and I could hear the kids talking, and there was a young kid, and he was cursing me out, man. He was like, "You suck." Suck, man. He said, "Why don't you just die and don't come back?" I was like,
Jesus.
I couldn't even, what could I say to this kid, man?
Wow.
It's me out, boy.
That's
You're
what
like, "I'm sorry,
supposed to
sir."
say. Tell your mom I'll be there in a minute.
He got at me, man. He was like, "You suck. Just die already. Don't come back."
That's what I told your mom last night.
There you go. Exactly.
There you go. Eddie's one of those guys.
I get different stuff online with the kids, man. One kid was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get some Vaseline," and well, you know the rest. I'm like, "Whoa,
Wow.
Nice.
like, whoa,
There's no honor in Call of Duty.
dude."
Yeah.
Just a-
Honor.
No honor. At least in like PvP on like Bloodborne or DS3, they had the common courtesy to bow
Yeah.
after,
Stuff like
before the fight, and you don't
They'll
heal during the
teabag you.
fight. If you're OG, you
bowing.
don't heal. You cannot heal, man.
Yeah. Teabagging and
There's etiquette
Counter
to
Strike.
it. There's
I
etiquette.
I remember when I used to play when I was like maybe like 18 or 19, and people would be on there playing and they'd be like 23 or 24. I'd be like, "Why are you guys playing this? You're old as shit. You shouldn't be playing."
You're old as shit.
Oh,
You shouldn't be
man.
playing
Here
this
you are.
anymore. You hate to see it, man.
Now he's the 24, 30-year-old, whatever.
Yeah.
This one made me laugh. I was trying to make a salad, but dang it, I messed up again.
Oh wow.
Looks good to me. Perfect salad.
Man. Yeah, those were fun.
Bam.
This is Sir Boy Ming. Or Min.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is Phoenix, yeah. I don't know if you heard the story yet, Rashid, but Phoenix got this one in, but he had trouble putting it on the cape.
Yeah, trouble is putting it lightly.
Yeah.
I had ordered this one, but I didn't know it was one of those legendary beasts. I thought it was 1/4. So I told the guy, I said, "Nah, I want to cancel it. I thought this was only 1/4. I didn't know it was one of those legendary beasts." So,
Do you regret canceling? I guess.
nah, I don't regret it. I mean, it's a nice piece, but I got other things coming. It's just to me, this is a good Magneto though. It's a nice piece.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, but I don't want my Magneto to be bigger than the Apocalypse or the same size. Nah.
Should he be quite that jacked though? Like those thighs like that?
He moves around the iron in his blood, I guess.
Oh,
So just put it like this:
to jack up.
if I ever make it to his age, I hope to be that size. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like, how old is Magneto? Let's keep it real, man. Like in the comics, he's supposed to be an old guy sometimes. One minute they got him.
He was in some comics, he was a kid at the Holocaust. So he's only about 80.
Yeah.
That's the only note I would have is like it just appears he's a little overjacked, but other than that, it's beautiful. But is that accurate to the comics? Because I don't read them.
The Jim
Depends who draws it.
If it's Jim Lee, this is how he is in Jim Lee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Walton said the same
Touche.
thing.
Yep.
I think if this was 1/4 though, if they made this 1/4, I definitely would have picked this up.
Mm.
I love the cape on this one. The cape on this one sells it to me.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, tell that to Phoenix.
Yeah, actually, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, the cape sells it. It almost did. It made me sell it back.
But congrats, Phoenix. This is like he put it up too. He took it outside, didn't took it inside. God, that guy's brave, man. But like,
Nice.
didn't even bother putting the field around it, the magnetic field.
oh yeah, I don't think he did. I don't know if he
put
got
it
that
in-
edition.
That would put it in me and Nathan's TFB.
You had to
Yeah.
get a certain. There was two
Early
like
bird.
versions.
Yeah, he didn't get that one. He said he
Oh, I
didn't
didn't know.
power.
I thought it came with all of them.
Hey, is this too early, you guys? Right here, should have used the ladder.
Oh, man.
Beyond that,
What's up, Elijah? I love this picture right here. This looks squad.
And somehow, I need to read Power Girl
yeah,
for Justice League, right? For Justice.
yeah.
Yeah.
She makes up for Jean Grey's shortcomings.
Oh, you hate to see.
I'd really like to find that OG Superman where someone has stripped it of the mixed media and painted it,
And painted it.
kind of like with my Harley. If I see one, I'd be interested.
Nathan is completing his line with, "How are you liking this one?"
I really like it. I was talking to a collector friend of mine, Chris Bain, out in Oklahoma, about it the other day, and I kind of put it right at the middle. If I were to rank the pieces that I have, if it was an overall rating, I'm really, really impressed by the detail and the paint sculpt work on the actual character itself. I like that it's a small footprint. However, compared to the other samurai, the base is underwhelming. It's a cool base and it's nice, but it's very underwhelming. I personally don't mind the larger bases. I have the space for it. Others, might not, and so they prefer that. But for me, I could have used a little bit more there. There were some elements that were done in plastic, which I was kind of baffled by. They made the sword that he holds in his right hand metal, and then the size. They took the effort to have mixed media tassels on it, and then they used plastic for the blade. And then I think they also did the same thing with the guns. The actual guns themselves are plastic, whereas the hands holding them, I think, are polystone. They're painted well enough to where it doesn't really detract from it, but it would have been nice, to have the more expensive material, the nicer looking material used As far as the portraits go, this is definitely my favorite of the three. I may very well be in the minority for it, but I like this one the most. However, they're all very impressive. The bandana is really cool that flows off the back. Very fragile, it seems, but good nonetheless. There's been some issues apparently with that same head sculpt, and I've heard that XM is going to make it right, and that they have stopped shipping these so they can fix their production, and then those who have already received it can work with their retailers or contact XM directly to replace that. So more to come. I'll let you all know if I hear more information about it. But great piece overall. I like it. It's a great addition to the line. Once again, I'd probably rank it like right in the middle, probably number 5 out of the 10 that I have.
Nathan, you got the Shogun?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Right there in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Do you know, or I guess, how is the box on this one? This one seems to be like the smallest of the whole bunch. Was this box the same size as the others, or?
The Shogun was actually 2 boxes.
Oh yeah.
The box of Red Hood. Sorry, you were. I was watching the wrong screen, and you were highlighting the other one. The box was small. The box was, if I recall correctly, 13.6 kilograms, 13.7, right about there. So 30 pounds, which for XM is, a lot of times the XM box itself weighs 20 pounds. Not even including the statue. So it was a welcome surprise, especially when I had to put that box up in my garage above the rest. But yeah, it was a fairly small size, with a base that small. It was to be expected. 2 layers inside the box. Yeah, good piece, man. Congrats to everyone out there getting it. It started to flow for those that are getting it airshipped right now. The boat is going to probably be another couple months down the road.
I'm surprised that anybody who has the samurai line, nobody likes the movie Ninja Batman.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed it. I never bought the Prime 1 pieces from it. I liked the Batman. I did not like the Joker statue from that, but I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. I guess it's just me and you that like it, because
maybe.
Every time I ask somebody, they like, "You like that movie?" I was like, "Yeah, I like the movie, man." It was actually good.
I'm pretty Batman obsessed, so.
Well, congrats, Nathan. It looks great. Like,
appreciate that.
Really, really great. Yeah.
Congrats, yeah.
Congrats, Nathan.
Thank you.
Perfect placement. I love the.
Yeah.
Scarecrow will be there soon.
Very nice.
Nick shared this the other day, and I know this one will always remind me of Buck, of all the stuff he had to go through. But yeah, man, Buck. Oh, and now we're getting to like the final pictures. I just want to put this one up. Really funny. First, I'm telling you, man, the size of a Monster energy drink.
Look at the tumbler right there next to it.
Yeah.
Heck, look at him next to him. But yeah, like, geez, that thing is.
Yeah.
I love that you were able to turn it like it's on a turntable.
That was a great idea. Glad they went with that.
I think the Doctor Strange cloak should have been draped over, like, see where his hand is resting? I think he should have had it just like that.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Do those proximity pieces, do they rotate around with the statue as you turn it?
No.
Or are they just kind of sitting there and you'll have to pick those up and move them when you rotate it?
Just him. He's the only thing that rotates.
Okay.
As I say, you don't really need, to me, those pieces. I mean, if you want it, but to me, him by himself is enough.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
So one thing Alex did mention is, like, all these look really clean, like the helmets, like the Venom and the Carnage. they're supposedly the license agreement is like you can't show a fallen hero or fallen character, and that's why they're like all clean looking, basically.
Really, even though that's not. Yeah, the artwork portrayed. It was his trophy room with all the fallen heroes trophies.
Yeah.
Inside the box, they'll put some blood sports in there.
I imagine that you'll be able to have access inside these tubes to where you could send these off to a painter and have them battle damaged.
Yeah.
Hopefully
cool.
that's the case. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Alex and Gio were saying $200 for these, but then now that we're talking, $500 each. I think.
I wouldn't spend that. I wouldn't even. No.
Yeah, but there's people out there. I know they'll buy them, man. Especially the symbiote and or Venom and the Carnage one. They'll buy that straight up.
Are they using real glass there?
I'm not too sure on that one. It did shatter, so it might be. I don't know.
I mean, they used real glass on Mr. Freeze from Sideshow. I don't see why they wouldn't use it here.
Yeah, they use some real metal on their pieces, like Iron Spider-Man. So like, you never know with them. Yeah,
we'll see. And Rashid, man, like every time you post something, I'm like, they made that? Like, come on.
Yeah, man. This was one of my favorite characters from the Top Cow, and when they announced that they was making this guy, I had to get him. This is probably like a 5-year-old statue, 6-year-old statue.
No,
it routinely goes for fairly like right around retail, right?
Yeah. But I think that's a lack of people not knowing who the character is, and it's like, he don't even have a comic book out right now. So,
I never read the book. My first exposure was the game, and to be honest, I did not like the game, and I never did finish it. Did the comic come before the game, or did the game come before the comic?
Comic came way before the game. This is when McFarlane was like. I mean, of course, he's making money now, but then when McFarlane and Jim Lee and all of them was band together, this is when they started creating all the new stuff.
Image, right?
Yeah, Image, right? So this was their cash cow, right? This is one of their cash cows right here.
When I think back to then, I think of like Savage Dragon and Max, and was he like right around that same time?
Well, yeah, but
Wildcats.
Yeah, but he's after that, because after that they all went separate. So Mark Silvestri created Top Cow, and this was Mark Silvestri's.
And this is Top Cow,
right? And Spawn is Image. That's McFarlane's character. This is Mark Silvestri's character. So him and Witchblade, they have a child which becomes Angelus. That's the new one from XM. That's the girl with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crazy. And then
no silicone. No silicone.
I can't believe you have this one, man. Like, I keep bringing up Alex and Gio. Gio mentioned this is probably the best one he's ever seen in person. Mm-hmm. And of course, Rashid had to have it. Look at this thing, man.
This is yours, Rashid?
Wow.
Yeah, this thing is amazing.
Just this alone too is amazing. This is like huge
plus.
Plus.
I had to get,
When did this come out?
It's an older piece, isn't it? 5 years ago.
It came out around 2015, 16.
Well ahead of his time. And
man.
The techniques and quality.
Yeah, just alone. So this is polystone, Rashid?
Resin.
Resin.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What movie is this, Cash?
It's Men in Black.
Okay.
Good question.
Y'all funny.
Cash is like,
okay. Yeah.
Shit.
Got the Thundercats, man. Psh, I never seen this one either.
Oh,
Leo, not Leo. Leo, no man.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Put some respect on that name. That's cool. And this one caught me off guard. I was like, "There's no way this is like I thought this was quarter scale or like half scale, but this fool got the
Big sucker.
1-to-1.
yeah.
It's crazy, man.
What you know about this, Rashid?
It's mine. It's life size.
I've never seen this before, man.
I picked this one up 2000 and maybe 2011, 12.
Wow.
I got it from big bag toy stores, and it's funny. I paid when it first came out. This is so for all the people that's looking for crackhead prices. This is when I paid like four and change, with it like maybe about $70 shipping. You know, so but this thing is huge. It was cut. It was in the movie Alien 3, the director's cut. So apparently the guy's supposed to like find it and pick it up, and he's holding it in the air.
Nah, I'm just gonna say like that one movie I just saw over the weekend. Nope, I would never like even like.
Nope.
That makes this. Was that movie any good?
It was good until the end. After the end, I was like, "What the fuck is this Archie stuff?" I'd watch it, but just like the end, just be careful at the end. It's gonna disappoint. Yes, it's a face hugger. Yep, from Alien.
Now, who makes it? Is this HGG or Elite?
No, this was what's the Legacy? Is it Legacy Effects, the one that did Aliens? All the Aliens stuff? Yeah, Legacy Effects. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Damn.
the guy Robert picked this up. Yeah, man, this gives you a good like eye. I used to live in an apartment. The counters were like the same size, and it takes up a lot of room right here, man.
Just think of how the maestro makes this look small. And this is a beautiful big piece.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, it's funny. They came out with this piece, and everybody's like on over this piece, and now Maestro came, and everybody's now saying, like
They forgot about this one.
yeah, this guy's like, goddamn Maestro.
This is Queen Studios too, right?
Yeah, it's a nice piece though. It's definitely a nice piece though.
Yeah. I like the King Hulk.
And that axe is like you can hold that in your hand, and you could do some serious damage with that thing. It feels like.
Yeah, Pembe's kid had it in her hand. That was funny. Oh, here we go. This is
That's crazy.
coming to Eddie's house pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be on the fence about this piece because I mean, like, first of all, if I was to get it, I would just get the was it version A?
Yeah, version A. Yep.
Yeah, that's without the rest of the stuff, It's a nice piece though.
Can you force the perspective of that guy's head onto the top of Strange's cape? Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Oh my God, I got you now. Yeah.
You see, like to me, you
Yeah.
see how this is? You don't even need. To me, this is just overkill. It's just.
It is, yeah.
It's just taking out with too much space.
At first, I wouldn't agree, but now seeing the size and knowing that they're basically the size of big energy cans is like, I agree now.
They got a picture of him just by himself without the
Yeah.
can, and that it looks better without. Or to me, it's just too much. See, like, I mean, he's sitting in a Sentinel's head, man. That's crazy, man.
Someone said that PO'd it today in chat.
Oh, congrats.
I think the deposit is like $1,000 or $750 or something like that.
Congrats, Bernard.
Yeah, definitely.
Bernard, if you are looking for a code, we got you a code.
Okay, it says
Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to resell this thing?
Man,
Can you
they
imagine
better.
walking in the door to UPS with that? Hey, come help me. Come from behind the counter, damn it.
Look, and guess what? The smile on their face when they tell you how much it's gonna cost to ship it. Yeah.
Can you imagine finding a place to actually put it before you even get around to selling it?
I'm first
Nope.
imagining having a nice, big enough house
Yeah.
to display it in. It's like, let me get a bigger house first.
But you know what? If you're buying statues this size, that means that you're buying a lot of statues that size, and it's like
Yeah.
no matter how big your house is, you're gonna still kill the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask, but it's not for the reasons you think. What is the ES in this?
I think the A was. I think the A version is 100, and I don't know the B.
Because I can't see that many people buying this thing, at least not initially. I feel like like, what if they lost money on this because they made it way too they made it too big and too expensive for the average collector to be able to fit it in their collection or afford it or both, and they may just collect dust for a while. Who knows? It's time will tell.
To me,
Well,
it's almost like a vanity piece. Like they did it because they can. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
It's
a vanity
beautiful. Don't
piece.
get me wrong. It is
Yeah.
gorgeous. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
And plus, let's keep it real. They test the waters on us collectors. They want to
Yeah.
see. Let's see if these fools gonna buy this.
This is a flagship piece, I guess you could say, to where like the average collector is not going to buy this. This is going to be the ultra wealthy or the collector that has a ton of space.
This is what we can do. Yeah.
This is a flagship piece for sure.
Now, do you guys think not that it's that these statues go up in price because some keep their value, some go up, but do you think this statue will go up in price?
No,
I do.
I think
see
it'll
it
sit just like
maintaining-
sanity.
Yeah.
I do
think
just
it
because
makes-
inflation. I think in 5 years from now, we'll
Yeah.
be paying like $90 for milk. So
Oh wow.
The market is so small on this piece that it will likely keep the value down because there's the amount of people that are looking for it and are willing to spend that amount of money on it is so small. And
Well-
I think that'll keep the price right around retail.
You know why
big
you
fish in a
you know why you can't really say that? Because look at Hulkbuster. There's
They
people
made
that-
almost 1,000.
Yeah, but there's people that paid. How much Hulkbuster go for? About over $3,000.
5Gs, man.
There's people out there that has gotten Hulkbuster recently.
But this
I don't know how much they spent, but they're getting Hulkbuster recently because they're trying to get War Machine, and you understand?
there's people. They have the space. There's people out there that have the space, but this is probably 3 times the footprint of Hulkbuster, and the starting price right out the gate is not that far off from what Hulkbuster is market valued at now. It's starting at 4,000, and it's takes up 3 times the space. I mean,
Right. Well, I think
a small market.
so far, I think this one and War Tank is the biggest pieces that they've come out with yet so far.
All right, price set aside. This is badass, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
The my only thing is, even if price was no object, and even if I had the room, man, it's just a challenge to display. You could have easily over a 3,000 square foot house and everything, but still something that's how deep is this thing? It's like 28 inches? I know
Yeah.
it's way deeper than 24.
I can only think of 2 spots in my house I could fit this. So it's on my dining room table and on the top of my fireplace, which I don't even know what has the load bearing capabilities for this.
It calls for like a podium kind of display that you walk around it, almost. It commands a real dedication.
Well, you guys, this is the last picture right here, and we're about to hit 3 hours, so we're gonna gonna cut it off here, but it's great to be back. To be honest, like I know last week I was busy and everything, but I was like kind of nervous going into the show. But it's great to be back. It's flawless victory, right? Man, it's great seeing you guys too, and everyone from the comments. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I had a great time. Cash, man, what do you got coming up this week?
Nothing, man. Honestly, just gonna chill and finish Alien 3 and 4. May do a stream with all of them combined. We'll see. Other than
Invite
that,
Rashid, man.
yeah, bro, we're gonna get Rashid on, man. Make it happen, man. So we'll make it happen.
Cool. Thursday, who's your next guest?
Rashid, we gonna make no, but I'll try to get Rashid on either this week or next week for sure. We'll make it happen for sure.
Nice, cool, man. Pudgy, how about you?
Nothing. 3 more days of work, and then I'll see you on Friday on the club, probably. Yeah. Just get through this work week.
Yeah, man. I hear that. How about you, Rashid?
Nothing. Just that carbonite coming in and thinking about probably pre-ordering that Dr. Doom. That's about it. I'm just trying to be real picky. I'm out of space, so I gotta be real picky.
Yeah, you got time with that too.
I'm just watching whatever other people buy. I'll just enjoy it from afar. That's it.
Good advice. Nathan, how about you?
See, the next thing probably coming in would be the bust I just paid shipping for. It's a Jack Nicholson Joker, by the way. I forgot to say what it was earlier. And then after that, I'm expecting a Alex Ross Batman to come back from my painter out in New York right now, who's working on it. I'm expecting him to be done fairly soon. Not trying to rush him, but I'm thinking it'll be soon. So, and I got my parents coming in this weekend for a visit. They're coming to see their grandkids. They do quite often, a couple times a year maybe. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. Sounds good, man. Thanks for joining too, man.
I appreciate you having me, man. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
And Eddie, thanks for coming back right on time. And you got anything coming up? No, you're good.
I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah.
You got a helicopter to be looking forward to on Thursday and Friday. So,
yeah.
Next year, I'll remind you. We gotta jump on that helicopter together since I'll be your +1. All right. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next week. And thanks again for joining. And peace.
Cheers, everyone.